It is the age of the goblin, which is not normally a good sign. So the goal here is to build myself a fortress. I build myself a military fortress. We're gonna go small because the siege is a thing, and we're gonna be besieged. I'm gonna fight them off. We're gonna build ourselves a military fort to fight these things off. We tried this a couple weeks ago, and it went very, very poorly because my dwarves were diving into the moat. That was basically what was happening. They just sort of sacrificed themselves, suicided by moat last time. Not this time. This time, we're going to go in there, and we're going to take these goblins down, and we're going to conquer this world. Let's see what kind of world we got, I suppose. So, we're on a small map, but let's see what we've got. We've got a monastery up that way. We've got goblins all around here. So, with this new update, it seems like goblins kind of take the place over. There are dwarves in here, though, so we do actually have... The common cloister has 900 dwarves, and we've got the silver of weakness has one site right over here with 74 dwarves in it. That is going to be our people. We're going to build the silver of weakness with a name like weakness. We should be better than that. We're gonna come back, but there is still like lots and lots of goblins around. There's dark goblin pits over there. There is a goblin fortress that was probably one of ours at one point. Goblins everywhere. Goblins all over the place. So we've got elves, humans, and goblins nearby. We are hostile with the goblins. We'll make sure we get a war going with them because we want to see if we can get ourselves besieged and fight them off. That's the goal today. As far as where we're going to embark, it's probably somewhere in the mountains here. I'd like to have, like, if we're going to build a fortress, a military fortress, I would like to have, like, small and defensible. I think I'm going to go in there. The plan is to go in there with, like, a couple of very skilled dwarves in fighting. We don't, maybe not all of them need to be skilled, but some of them need to be very skilled in fighting so we can fight back against these goblins that are coming at us. So, we'll see. I'm not that concerned about having minerals. There's flux-stone. There's really nothing over here. I got kind of a sparse resources. There's not a lot of stuff to pick from. We can buy stuff. Nothing. I was hoping for something. we can buy stuff. We got flux-stone. And there's no minerals around anywhere, is there? I mean, I guess we could go like a little bit further down this way. Is there anything over here? There's some silver and tin and lead over this way. That could be good. I'm looking for like a good, like this. This is good, like right here. So we got like a nice cliff right in here. I kind of like the look of that. Like right over here. It's kind of. What's there? A river right there next to some badlands. Hey, there's also a forest over this way. What's this over here? Broadleaf forest, a hot broadleaf forest. That's kind of exciting right over there. Something like over there. There's not a lot of water around, but there's a brook we could take. Yeah, you know what? Maybe like back over here. There's some silver, there's tin, there's lead. That's something. That's something. I kind of like it. There's trees around. But we're not gonna, yeah, I like this. So we're going to go a little bit smaller because this is a small fort. Very small fort. I really wanted to continue this fort that I started last time, but yeah, it broke. So we can do something like this. So we're like in the mountain. I'm actually kind of tempted to do like a real small thing because we're going to have a small group of dwarves, but we're going to be very skilled dwarves. And so terrible things are going to come in and try to kill us, but we're going to fight them back. We're going to not die. There's a little brook here. The brook is called Corrupt Lucky. Excellent. In the laborious finger. In the land of stones. Sounds like a nice place. Sounds like a great place. I call this home. Okay, so instead of having everybody skilled at fighting, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like 2 really good fighters. Maybe actually I take that back. I'm gonna do a few very skilled fighters. They're gonna be like I'm gonna have a good melee guy and a really good archer guy, and then they can train the new folks that come in. And so we'll have like I want a competent axe dwarf. I want to know he doesn't know how to fight. He needs to know how to dodge, of course. And he needs to know how to I suppose, use armor. I'm more interested in him knowing how to teach and tactician, maybe double teach, and then a point in student. Where's student? There is student. And so by doing that, we should have a couple of really good dwarves that can know how to fight. We'll have an axe dwarf. We'll have a hammer dwarf. We'll get him a war hammer or something. Make sure you know how to dodge. Just the basic stuff. Armor user. Yeah. This stuff. And we want to make sure he knows how to teach, lead, and student. And then when we get new dwarves in, they can teach them how to fight. But we will have 2 really good fighting dwarves, 2 really good melee dwarves, and we're gonna have 2 really good, well, maybe actually just 1 really good archer dwarf. Someone who knows how to handle a bow, like a skilled archer. But also, he doesn't need to be dodging. He doesn't need that kind of nonsense. He just needs to know how to teach and be tactical and lead a group of archers that will come into the base and he will teach them. So then we'll have a few folks that are real good. Like that's probably good for my 3 fighters. So if we get attacked early on, they will defend the place. We're gonna give them some real good gear. As far as the other guys, I don't care about minor and all that stuff because they'll learn that fast enough. That's fast learning. I do care about like a doctor. So we'll make sure we get ourselves a doctor. If I can remember where the doctor is. Doctor. It's somewhere in here. Anyone remember where the doctor is? Is it in other? Oh yeah, other. Okay, so we need like a wound dresser isn't so important, but like a diagnostician and a surgeon for sure. Should I just do a little bit? I'll do a little bit of everything. So we'll have someone who's really good at handling a doctor. And then he can also be... I'll just leave him... Well, I got 3 skills. Yeah. Bone doctor, suture. There you go. Really good at those. I'm going to have 1 good doctor. We want 1 person who's really good at... well, we need a leader. We'll put that for Thob down there. We need someone who knows how to keep the books. All the important stuff. Record keeping. Organizing. And appraising. Judge of intent is also good. This will be our trader. The last guy, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'll do a little bit of mining and a little bit of wood cutting. We're going to have 1 guy who's going to do the basic jobs. Oh, no, I take that back. I forgot one. And so rather than change one, I'll just make 1 person here. A very good planter. We want a good farmer. Because we want this to be a small base, small, self-sufficient, tiny, well defended base. He needs to know how to plant. He needs to know how to brew. That's his job. Rith, that's what you do. And then Thob here, Thob's job is to be the leader. We'll get a name for him shortly. Thob he will lead. More importantly, he's going to be like my where's he at? So we got those. I guess just leader for him. What do we need for him? Because I got the other guys doing all the other side jobs. Is there anything important I need for him? Hey, Skull, how's it going? Thanks. It's good to be back. I think that's actually fine. I think actually for him, we will just have him as a... we don't need a dancer. Optics. I think we're just going to have him lead and... maybe he will be my miner and woodcutter. And he can do both those jobs. He can get himself a pick. He can get himself an axe. He can do whatever he needs to do. He's just sort of, but basically he's our leader. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, as far as items go, we're going to dump a few of these things. And I'll try to be quick about this. Just so we can get into this. But we'll get rid of all the extra stuff we don't need. We just need, like, pigtails are fine. We definitely need some pump helmets. A anvil, of course. We'll keep the copper battle... well, we'll keep 1 copper battle axe. We'll keep 1 copper pick. We'll deal with the other stuff here. We're going to put 1 of each of those on that so we get an extra barrel. We got prepared fly brains. Delicious. I'm telling you, this game makes me so hungry. Pigtail bags. We'll keep those around. Thread. Yeah, we'll keep it around. Ropes. Those are take a little bit of time to get to. Quiver. We'll keep... I should keep 1 quiver. Because I do have 1 archer. So we'll keep a quiver around. We can make him a crossbow. Buckets I can make. Oh, I did it again. Okay. Splints, we can make those. Crutches, we can make those. Wheelbarrow, no need. Okay, so now with my 700 points, let's get let's get our animals first, and then we'll figure out what we have to spend on. So if I can get like a steel breastplate, steel sword, whatever, we'll get that in there. And I forgot, you asked me for a dad joke, and I didn't give you one. Way early on. Well, this morning, I walked outside, and the grass was wet, you know, as it is in the mornings, and but it looked kind of weird. And so I asked my wife, I said, what's the deal with the grass? And she says, oh, this morning she sprinkled some protein powder on it to help it grow. And I said, thanks. That's way overdue. One girl dog and one boy dog. I would like one girl cat and one boy cat. And I would also like 2 girl chickens, 1 boy chicken. As far as anything else, I don't think we need anything else. I'm content with that as our yeah, I'm content with that. Now we've got a little bit of time, a little bit of money, and so I want to make sure we get our people skilled. So we want like bodywear. We want a steel breastplate. 300 points. It's so much. Well, maybe we'll go iron. I really wanted to gear them out with good stuff. I really wanted to do that. It's more than I thought it was. How much? It's only 100 for iron. I guess we could do that. It's so expensive. 300. That's all my money. Okay, so we'll do iron. So 2 iron breastplates. Oh, you know what? We need another. Actually, I don't really need such good gear with my archers, I suppose. We'll get an iron. Maybe we'll get like a steel weapon. If we get anything steel, let's get maybe a steel weapon. Like a steel warhammer. It's still 300 points. Okay, maybe we won't do that. Alright, fine. I'm not doing copper. Copper's lousy. The whole point here is to go in there with like geared people, and so we won't die whenever we get attacked. Because we're gonna get attacked. We're guaranteed gonna get attacked. And so we want to make sure we don't, you know, well, die, basically. So that's 2 fighters set up. I haven't put in an iron weapon yet. So we'll do an iron warhammer and an iron battle axe. Where do those go in? Oh, am I out of points? Oh, I'm out of points. Oh, they're so expensive. Okay, we will lose the boots and the legs. And I will, because we got to have a good weapon. So we'll iron warhammer and an iron battle axe. And then we can make a crossbow. But I will start with 1. A nice copper crossbow. Okay. We can make bolts real easy. So there's like gear for 3 of our dwarves. Hopefully they will learn some things. I don't have any like armor or whatever. I could actually, you know what I could do? I could go in and I could just grab a bunch of leather. Well, that's five of each a piece. Leather's cheap. We'll buy leather from the traders when they come in. We've got a pick. We've got a battle axe. Actually, I'm gonna bring an extra pick. And I think with the rest of my money, 2 helmets, 2 breastplates. So I got 2 helmets and breastplates is all I've got. Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll do like a couple of boots. A couple of legs. And then we'll do I can't even afford a shield. Okay. That's fine. With my last bit of money, I'm going to put it into plump helmets so we have a nice stash of things. And beer. There we go. Okay, so there's my attempt at a squad. We'll see how it goes. What's my fortress? We call us Pulley Emerald. Now, give me something better. Brass Weekend, Rack Breach. Wingbell? Rasp Sabers. Oh, Crookie. Crookie, they call us. They make fun of us. The Spear of Prophecies is the name of my group. I love it. I don't care about the symbol. Let's get in there. Okay, if you watch on Twitch, YouTube, I don't care where you watch. Okay, we have arrived for the glory of Ral Othil. So we have one base. There's a few dwarves out there in the world, like 70 of them. And there is another civilization out there as well. Our job is to build on something to try to... a small fort. To try to survive if we can survive the first siege, I call it success. Okay, the dingoes get hungry here in Krookie. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We don't have the same kind. We don't have that. Remember when I was looking for that slope? We don't have that. There's a little mountain over here, though. Well, it's a tiny little mountain over here, which we could build into. It's clay. What is this? All dolomite? Oh, I'm scared of water. The last one I played on, everyone was drowning themselves in the water. This is a nice little shallow brook, though. Not so bad. Not so bad. So we could build a little fort, like right over here next to the water. Maybe we can even have the brook go through the water. Whatever. The fort. Let's get the basics done first, though. Let's get some trees chopped like that. Anyone assigned to that? Oh, you're on it. Okay. So, yeah, so if you want a dwarf, I need did that just fall on somebody? Okay, things are just falling. It's fine. It's fine. As long as it doesn't kill any of my animals. I need I want like 80s, 90s like TV characters. That's what I want for my dwarves this time around. So holler out whatever like we're gonna have. I'll give you some examples. So MacGyver, for instance. If I can hit R. MacGyver is going to be one of them. Yes. Perfect. Alf. Excellent. Dirty Harry. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And it's my art. Oh, my exhibition leader. The Dirty Harry needs to be my guy who's skilled in archery. You're an axe guy. I don't know who it was. Is it you? Combat in a hammer. So it's the other one. Okay. Eton, you are skilled archer. Okay. There you go. Dirty Harry. Excellent. Okay, we've got Gilligan, our expedition leader. Perfect. There's a lot of names in there. SpongeBob. Jane Cobb. Okay. A trader. Make a good trader. Yakko, like from Animaniacs. Okay. And then we're going to have Barney Fife. Okay. There's names in the... Oh. Sorry, I didn't see any names. I'm sorry. I ignored that. Anyway, so there'll be more. Okay, so trees are falling down. Things are getting dropped on. So this... We're gonna have to go in, like, we're just gonna have we're gonna go down, we'll get some digging done so we can get some rocks, and we'll see where we go from there. I'll just dig down like that, just to get some rocks started up. And we'll put in our fortress somewhere around this way. We're gonna try to keep it small. Was it sand underneath there? Oh, dolomite right there. Perfect. We can make a nice little stone fortress. Now, as far as what's in the world here. So we're over here. We are at war with these. Oh, it's undead. Okay. We've got. That's me right there. The undead are over there. My home is way over there in the east. We are apparently allied with the humans in the world, and the humans are everywhere. Look at those humans. We don't even know who the goblins are, so we're gonna try to go in and we're gonna try to pick on those goblins a bit because we want war. And so we'll try to get in there pretty early to see if we can get some war. We'll probably get some undead coming our way, though. And I'm okay with that. I don't care who comes at me. As long as somebody comes here that we can kill, we're going to do it. And I'm not going to die this time. Not this time. One thing for sure, it's going to look good before we die. What do you mean before we die? We ain't dying. I'm not dying this time. Not this time. So the question is, do we go like... You know, I built this. I wouldn't think that would be our fort, but it could be our fort right there, and just sort of centered in that area. I think I like the idea of like a small little tower, though. A small little tower. Nothing green, glass, or anything like that, but something small to start, and we can see where it goes from there. Something that we can kind of lock our doors quick to get ourselves, well, locked away. And started with building a fortress. Let me go ahead and get, though, a mason thrown out here. And so we can have him just go ahead and just whip up some quick walls. No one is skilled in masonry, but you know what? We're doing enough of it that skill comes very soon. Name your pets and animals after 80s, 90s actors. An upside down pyramid. Yes, yes. Very crafty. I really want you to just make me some blocks and just do it forever. Whoever wants to do it can do it. This is going to be the stone stockpile. I'll make this the bar and block stockpile, and I'll make a new stockpile for rocks. Right there. And so we'll get ourselves like a nice little square castle. The enemies can bring siege engines now. I know. And okay, so secretly, I kind of want to see that. And I want to see things get busted down. And I would love to see that. We got besieged last time. On the last fort, it started pretty exciting. It was an exciting start. It didn't end very exciting, but it started very exciting. Let's see, 10 by 10 is probably a good. Let's see, 3. I'm even gonna go smaller than that. I think 3, 1, 2, like something like that. Actually, like a little square place, small. Nothing crazy. We can go down a level, we can build, we can go up a level, we can have something real small. We can expand later on. But for right now, we're going to do something real small. I'm going to try to keep everything on 1 or 2 levels. I know it's kind of hard to watch going up and down levels a bunch. Yeah, there you go. We'll probably need to do a little more digging. Let's go ahead and dig out a little bit here. Get myself some more stones. The dog is fighting. Yakko is fighting. What are you guys fighting? Oh, trees are falling on them. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Okay, so Yakko's over there getting some work done on that thing. All the trees are pretty much put down. We can go ahead and move them into a stockpile. We'll just set them up here on the edge. Like there. For a quick wood stockpile. This isn't going to be real pretty to start with. But we'll get there. Did you see the bug report about dwarf babies worshipping unknown gods? Yeah, dwarf babies immediately came out worshipping gods. Yeah, yeah. How Dwarf Fortress of a patch note is that? As Dwarf Fortress-y as it gets. I think even I could do a drawbridge there, but I think for now, you know, we don't have much, so we could do a door for now and then drawbridge later. Nah, I take it back. We need a drawbridge. I wasn't anticipating this being a castle, but it's kind of turned that way. Okay, so then inside here, we need to make sure we get some farming done as well. There's sand, like, on the top level here. We're going to figure out how to get... Like, that's sand? I wonder what's down here. Like, right here in the middle, I guess. Maybe back here. We'll see if we can find, like, if we can get, like, a sand layer. That'd be best. We'll get a small little place here. I do want to go ahead and try to get a roof on top of it so we can get some beds and all that stuff put in. So we'll put like a stairway there out of dolomite, and we'll get a stairway right there. There's gonna be I'm gonna try to get as much fort done in one day as I can. Starting real small, and then we'll slowly kind of build up. A lot of times I come in here and I try to do more than I should. It's real easy to do with this game. You just go in and you like have these plans for this big fortress, but then your dwarves go and they just dive into the lake and they drown, and it's just real unpleasant. And so I thought, you know what? Today we start real small. Real small. It's the first stream back from a vacation, and so we got to take it easy. You know, this isn't This isn't crazy time. It's take it easy time. Tachyon, take it easy. If my baby starts worshiping an unknown god, I might hear him out. No viewer names today. We've got you can still suggest names, but we're sticking with like 20th century TV stars, and then some. There will be a new Nook's backpack video. Yes, yeah, of course. I love making those. Those are fun. Okay, let's dig out a bit more over there. He's busy digging that, so he's not working on this yet. We do need a farm starting soon, but not yet. And then, okay, there's our roof is almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I may go ahead and just do some beds already. I guess like a little area here for beds. Well, I can't do it yet, guys. I gotta build a place that makes beds. So we can put in this is tiny. Carpenter can go over there. This is extra tiny. Maybe I'll just zoom in. It won't feel so tiny if I zoom in. Okay, so for my my administrator, so we know we've got a chief medical dwarf. We got Gilligan, who's the diagnostician. Gilligan shouldn't be. Is he the guy? Okay, yeah, Jane Cobb is the one who can handle it. So he handles all the bookkeeping and the broker stuff, and a manager's gonna be Jane Cobb as well because he is the guy that does all that stuff. So we'll give him an office as soon as we can. Militia commander, I do want to make sure we get I guess MacGyver. Is that who we want? No, not MacGyver. MacGyver's the other guy. We're going to put in... I guess Barney Fife is going to be our expedition leader. Okay. And then we'll worry about trying to get some defense built up. Okay, and then all the toys can be pogs. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we need you making me... I did this for a reason. I wanted beds, but I should do it this way. So make me some beds. 4 beds is fine. Just get, like, the real basic stuff. He's busy making rock blocks. I'm fine with him doing that. I'll go ahead and make a quick table and chairs. Although stone would be better. Stone would be cooler. So let's pause that task real quick and just make me a couple of... if I can find them. Thrones. Make me like 2 thrones. And a couple tables. You know what's going to happen? Is every time I come in and I kind of like plan on doing a small fort, I get a wave of like 50 immigrants coming in. 50 migrants. And anytime I make a big fortress, I end up with two migrants. So there's like sand underneath that. That's kind of strange. We can easily flood it though. It's not going to be tough to flood the underground and make a farm. In fact, we can probably do it right now, real easy. It's a little bit of a pain. Real easy, I say. Let's go down there. And I think we're just going to kind of channel this out a little bit. I'm going to try to keep things like within this zone because things can like channel into you and it can be real ugly. There's a moose out there. What am I going to do about food? We can get a butcher going. I can do an outdoor farm plot. Too much micromanagement. Nah, there's not a lot. That's not micromanagement. I disagree with that. There's like the first, like at the beginning, there's micromanaging at the beginning of the game, but like once the beginning is done, there's no micromanaging. That's what I'm doing right now is we're getting it set to where this fortress can kind of run on its own. That's the whole thing. And so once if things go well, if things go correctly, then we mess with these little tasks here, getting your beds and your barrels and all that stuff done and set up. Then here in an hour, if that, we can have a self-sustaining fort. We can just sit back and let the game play itself. A lot of setup, not a lot. Yeah, not a lot of micromanagement. What do I do with these boulders? Can I break these boulders? How do we break these boulders? I suppose if we put a floor down, it'll get rid of it. Actually, there is a little bit of okay, that's just gonna be a channel. I was curious how that was gonna turn out there. There is like a decent amount of farming we can do, a little bit anyway. We can expand if we want, but I didn't really want to go outside my walls. But for the beginning, we can get a little bit of a farm plot right there, and then my still can go down here. This can be all farming land down this way. So my still will be right there. It'll fit in there quite nicely. The kitchen can go down here as well. Right there. I was trying to keep... it'd be nice to keep it off of the dirt. It's okay. It's okay. No matter how well you set it up, you'll always have to deal with a crisis of some sort. Well, yeah. You always have something happening. It used to be, in the old days, you could lock yourself up. You could lock your fort down, and you wouldn't have to worry about being attacked by things, because you could just lock the doors and live in your fortress. Things could come in as a siege, but they can't actually do anything. Well, now they can. Brew drink from plants. And do that a bunch. Less than 50. I want this to be at like 75. There we go. And then, let's make some easy meals. 75 is fine. And again, 50 of those. This is the setting up part of the game. At least 50. We need like tables and chairs. I'll set. That's not that big a deal, I guess, right now. Is anything else really? Oh, barrels. Let's get barrels set up. So we want some nice wooden barrels. We got lots of wood out there. Wooden barrels. And keep like 4 of them around. And if there's less than 2, make 4 more. Okay, so there's a nice setup. And this will be done as soon as we get ourselves a manager. Have you ever had a gremlin for a mayor? I have not. No. I didn't know that was a thing you could do. Do I want to go ahead and put a second floor on here already? Yeah, because I got those ramps in there. Yeah. We can do reinforced walls now. Dolomite blocks. Okay, dig more. Okay, now I could maybe put a butcher down here. Again, I'm gonna try to keep it in these walls. I may actually channel this out and put a real wall in here. And we'll have a small little tower, and then later on we can expand little sections onto this at some point. Do I like DF better than RimWorld? That's a big question. I think, yeah. But they both like kind of become their own game now. Like a long time ago, RimWorld was basically very similar, but they've really become their own way. Now, anytime someone says, "What game should I get?" I say RimWorld because of the mods, and because that game is basically endless. You can play the game forever; it'll never be the same because you got mods. But yeah, I don't know. I like them better. I like them for their own reasons. RimWorld is definitely easier to pick up. Yeah. This was at 2. It would be nice to have a third story. with like the maybe third story is all military. Is there a game with a better soundtrack than Dwarf Fortress? Well, yeah, Age of Empires. I love that soundtrack. Monkey Island. Let's go ahead and do a small little stockpile here. I'll just set it like just a tiny one, I guess, of this is kind of more of a challenge than I thought it was gonna be of trying to make things small. We want no drinks. Oh well, I want everything, but I want no drinks in this one. And we'll look at second stockpile here of food. But of only drinks. Then we got a spot for all that stuff. And then we can put in our table and chairs. And then we want chair. Or whatever those things are called. Dwarf Fortress is one of those games that, like, for a long time, you'll mess with it and you'll think, man, I just ain't getting this. Something, it ain't clicking. I don't know what's going on. But all of a sudden, one day, it'll just click. And it'll all make sense. It's really the only help I can give you. I sat down with this game for quite a while. Like, I played it half a dozen times because I used to watch Quill 18 play it all the time. I was like, that's a really cool game. I wish I knew how to play it. And so I'd come in, I'd sit down, and I would get into like the Embark, and I'd get my dwarves down. I'd select my stuff, Oregon Trail style, and get them all set up. I'd settle it, and I'd get the Embark, and I'd be lost. Like, now what? But like the 7th time of doing it, a couple months would go by, and I'm gonna learn it. A couple months would go by. 7th time, finally, it started to click, and things started to make sense to me. I had to sort of force myself to do it, which doesn't sound like a good a good advertisement for a game, but it's Dwarf Fortress. There's our tiny dining room right there. I'm not gonna make a dining hall. That's what I meant to do. Dining hall. It can be meeting also. There you go. What a lovely place. Hey, Gwillem, how's it going? Dwarf Fortress takes commitment. Yeah. Did you make the things? I made them out of wood, didn't I? So let's get a chair and a table there. So this will belong to my what's his name? My manager. Gene Cobb. I never played when it was no Z levels. I never played the no Z levels. I came into the game when there was Z levels. Okay, so we want a bridge. This is very important. It raises that way. Like that. Okay. What am I making that of? Wood. That's probably thematic. Bob Barker. That's a good one. Real good one. So I want to get my guys set up quickly. So we'll get that room done. Let's go ahead and get stairs again. Going up one more level. And then we'll do... What'd you make that out of? Oh, wood. That's okay, I guess. So we get another floor down. Hang on, I want to make sure I pick my material. Look at all those blocks, all that dolomite I've got. So we'll get another lens. So this would be like living land will be right here. And so we'll put in all of our beds can go up here. We'll just set up for right now. It's gonna be a dormitory. No, well, in a minute. Once we get the floors in. We can do a couple of them. Get those 2 done there. Nope, those 2. We do those 4 spots, and we'll have a small little bedroom here. It's nothing classy, but we're not here for classy. We're here for military defense because we're gonna get attacked. I'll be sure of it because I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get someone. I'm gonna go pick on someone. So there is our dormitory. I might actually give them walls. So set that up as a dormitory. Ah, Skeletor. No DF hack. No, this is vanilla. I don't know. Every time I finally give in, I go to DF hack. Something breaks. There's an update, and then it ruins my save. So I don't know. One of these days I'll go back to it, but it doesn't add anything that I really need right now. A couple weapon racks. Let's get the military set up. So the idea is this will be living land. We can have our that place I set up down there will be up here. And then the next level up here is going to be our military. And so we're going to set up, this is military land. And we need more walls. So we will wall those. Let's go there, and let me get those corners in. And then what we'll probably do is we'll probably put arrow slits in this wall here. We need one more way up, and it just needs to be really just a spot in the middle of the floor with a hatch. That'll be enough. We can go downstairs, of course. We can go further down if we need to. We're dwarves, after all. You know, we ain't elves. Something like that. And then up here, we'll put another row of floor to top this place off, which apparently we're out of dolomite blocks. Make those blocks. Make those blocks. Oh, we're out. Okay. We'll dig. I really gotta learn my hotkeys again. I gotta set them back up again. Maybe that's what I should do with DFAC. Oh yeah, this too. Both helmets. Hey, remember that farmer we brought? We probably should have been using him. Oh, another thing we can probably do, I never do this, but this is actually a good idea, is like farmers, if farmers are the only ones farming, it really does help. We'll leave it for right now. Especially if you got a really good farmer. Where is it? Planters. So only Alf does it, where he's really good at farming, and so probably he should be the one doing it. Because that's what Alf does. So let's just do that, make sure that gets done. Oh, something else. Oh yeah. I forgot about this. Kitchen, plump helmet, spawn. No, did we eat? I did it again. I always get, too late. Okay, make rock blocks. Needs stuff. And migrants have arrived. Hooray! Wonder how many we're gonna get. So yeah, our whole empire consists of the 75 dwarves living over there in Carnage Wire. That's our civilization. That's it. That's all we got. So, we gotta go anger some goblins. Soon. Someone brought a chicken. Oh, is that my chicken? That's my chicken. I gotta set up a place for the chicken, too. Those are in the ground, at least. What we got here? Okay, so, I'll get some names here. Alf, I already got in there. Zim. Oh, yes. Let's get Zim. What happened? Fortress is out of food. Oh, yeah. we sort of forgot to plant. I'm sorry. Hopefully we got a fisherman in here. Fishery. I'm just going to set this outside. There you go. Go fish over there. Okay, hang on. Let's get some names, and then we'll go deal with the crisis. So we've got... Who was that? Pikachu. Pikachu the Trapper. O'Neill, like Jack. Is that how you spell it? Maybe it's supposed to be capitalized, but it's fine. Let's see. We've got Wacko. Nook. What was the one? Somebody said something earlier that was really good. Oh, Skeletor. Yeah, Skeletor. Do we have a Skeletor in here? Zephon. You are now Skeletor. Okay. And then we got a child. Who is the child going to be? That's off. It's gonna. Yes, for the little kid. Okay, perfect. Okay, found this awesome. What was that? Thanks, Mashlith. Oh, hey, thanks, Mashlith. Okay, so we've got migrants coming in. People are all hungry. Farm plots aren't working. Yeah. We're working on it. We got a bunch of fish over here, which we will fish soon enough. And Kitchen Man should be making some meals as soon as we get food to make meals out of. Skeletor is a good necromancer name. We should have, hopefully, somebody in here knows how to handle a fish. If not, it's going to be Zim, I do believe. Zim, you ever handled a fishing rod before? Because you're about to. There you go, buddy. Go get you. There you go. Get in there and... Oh, Dirty Harry's got it. He's probably shooting him. Well, my Uncle Frank, he died. You always know the dad jokes start out real good when it starts out that way. when he died, he wanted his ashes to be buried in his favorite beer mug. That was Uncle Frank. His last wish was to be Frankenstein. Uncle Frank was a doctor, by the way. Okay, we got... let's go back. Let's focus. More of these. And where's all my blocks at? We've been slacking because we weren't digging. Blocks. Make some more blocks. Oh, hey, I do it all the time. Okay, there we go. Fish should be happening now. And then you should be able to handle some food. Now we got 2 foods. Excellent. When those get plucked, we'll make sure. Don't let me forget to catch those seeds. Yeah, I saw that, Gwilym. Why isn't that by default now? Why isn't that a default setting? Is that just like that's like I don't know. I don't understand. That's the one thing that makes RimWorld easier. So you don't have to mess with your plump helmets. Okay, we'll do that. Steve Urkel. Fishing area. Nah, they're fine. He can go wherever he wants. He'll fish wherever he wants. I can tell him where to fish, but he's fine. I don't care. It's a small plot. It's a small plot of land. It's not very far he can go. There are a lot of birds laying around in my place, though, aren't there? Who's that? That is a elite tip. Yeah, Frankenstein. That's right. I can't. I just watched the Frankenstein movie just tonight on the new one on Netflix. I can't hear the name without thinking Frankenstein. We want butcher, and we will butcher next to the fishman. We can butcher the whatever. We're building a tower. Yeah, it's a fort. It's a fort. But yeah, it's a tower. It wasn't really supposed to be a tower. It's just sort of become that. Need some more blocks. How was it? I liked it. It was good. So we need beds. We need tables and chairs to go in there. Let's go ahead and mess with military. So we've got a couple of folks. This is going to be a metal armor squad. And it's going to be led by Barney Fife. And we know that O'Neill and I guess Yakko can both handle it. We know O'Neill's going to be in there. Yakko is sort of the side guy. Should I even put Yakko in there? I don't know that I want to. Because I think I want him around. Because he's my miner, he's my chopper, he's all that stuff. So I think I'm going to grab the new guy who I haven't named yet. So we'll have 3. He'll get trained. And they'll teach him how to be a fighter. So we got 2 good fighters. Barney Fife and Jack O'Neill here will teach Kogzak how to be a fighter. That's that's squad number 1. Squad number 2 is going to be led by... go away. It's going to be led... an archer squad led by Dirty Harry. And I'd like to have a second if I can find one, but I don't know that I actually have one just yet. Well, yeah, I do. Like, Skeletor could do it. He's not doing anything. Maybe we'll let him and Skeletor can be my archer squad. And so we'll get them set up. I'm actually going to go ahead and get them in training. Not that I have anywhere to train yet. We're going to have them on staggered training. So they can kind of go in and they're not going to, like, I'm not going to miss them too much because there's only a few of them, but I want them to be good fighters. I really hope they can be good. Looks like we're getting things plucked here. So we want palm helmets. Don't cook them. Okay, and look at all them fish. Excellent. Excellent. Fish be happening. Dirty Harry and Skeletor will defend my fort. That's right. That's right. Okay, so I want to go and I'm going to tell you, you're making those blocks still? Yeah, I like that. We got bins of blocks now. Excellent. I'm actually going to set up a work order here. And I'm going to say... that's not how you spell table. That's not how you spell table either. Table. So, I want you to make me like... I'm going to say 2. But if it's less than 1... This is sort of some of that... micromanaging, setting up stuff. And then we also need a rock throne. Rock throne. And again, we don't need that many. 2 of those is fine. Less than 1 makes them more. Wrong one. Oh, I hit the wrong one. That one. There you go. Okay, so that's set up. Oh, I just saw a roll. Hulk Hogan. Is Hulk Hogan? He's not going to be much of an archer. Who's a good archer, though? Johnny Bravo. That's good. That's good. Oh, who was the other guy that got in? Oh, wait, he was a melee guy, wasn't he? Okay. Hulk Hogan it is. Did I get Dot in there yet? I don't think I got Dot in there yet. Jed Clampett. Rocco. Okay, so we're out of seeds, but that's fine. We'll get some more. Do we have any animals that need to be pastured? That guy. You guys can hang out over there. I think I would like this to be kitchen land. I would like that to be a little bit bigger. And we could channel it down, you know, and make it bigger. We know this is all rock down here. We could expand it, but I don't know that. I think I'm going to have to. I don't want to. I'm going to have to. And we can set up a like a little chicken land. I want chicken land back over there. I want this to expand just a little bit. And this is going to be all kitchen. Everything kitchen land down here. And so we need to get like a crafts dwarf shop, which I don't have one of those yet. Or whatever they call it, craft shop. Craft shop right there. Tables are done. I'm going to get a few of those started up and set them up here. We have just 2 of those. And then 2 chairs, or 2 tables. And we'll set a little area here for them. I'll go ahead and do another farm. Okay, so this little skinny one will do some pigtails. And the rest of these we're gonna do plump helmets on the rest of these. Just to make sure we got some stuff coming in here. Underground doesn't have to be perfect. So they can dig down here now, though. So we gotta like be mindful of it. We want some. We'll just do some rock nest boxes. We don't need a ton of them. I need something to sell. So maybe when we're done with, did you make them already, or did you say you can't make them? Needs. Oh, we don't need boulders. Where's your? Oh, we used all the boulders. Okay, Nook. So that'll get our chickens set up. And payroll's complete. We can actually have our food stockpile down here. We got some of it up in the, upstairs, but our food can go here. I'm still going to stick with that and that. So this will be, they'll both be food, but this one will be drink. This will be, well, I should keep it separate. There we go. So, and then we'll have a stockpile up here as well, so then to grab it. Because to get upstairs, how do you get upstairs? Oh, that little ramp right there, and then you gotta go over here. Need some flooring in here. What do we want? Something like that? Make this place look nice. Looks like a dump. Okay, so that is... Oh, not yet. Okay, and then upstairs here is where our archers are going to hang out. In this... I guess I could put their whole... No, I'm going to leave them, that what I had before. That spot is going to be training room and all this. We don't have like a big craft area or anything. We'll worry about that later. But we do want to get like I don't think I have any beds. We'll get a couple beds over here and we'll set this as our barracks. This is just all barracks land. Well, the other idea is to have it up here. No, I'm stick with what I had thought of first. This will all be barracks. And we'll set a small little archery range in here as well for our archers. Well, archers could go upstairs. Yeah. I'm going to put the archers upstairs. So this will just be our barracks for both squads. And they'll do everything up there. I'll put some beds up there for them. I want to go ahead and make sure we get some beds. And we'll throw some beds upstairs there so they can have their spots. We'll get our chair. And do I want to do like... I'll do it like this, even though it doesn't really work that way. It just looks better. That'll be our spots. And I'm not opposed to making this an inn, even though it's going to get kind of crazy, because then we can get more people brought in. Oh, D-Man, I see you. Thank you, Tarok. Where are we gonna put it? Put it right there. And speaking of, make some rock. What are we supposed to be making? Toys. We're supposed to be making like pogs. Right, we make pogs. And slammers. We'll have it downstairs here, and we'll have... I think we're just going to have like storage land downstairs. I need to get stuff moved down before someone steals my anvil. So let's do a downstairs there. I already got one, don't I? Oh, yeah. Downstairs there, and then we can channel this out. Like that. That'll be storage room. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and set this thing up right here as a meeting area. Right there. That's going to be... Are they okay with being next to a meeting area? Maybe I need a wall there. Ah! There they are. This is going to be a new tavern for the old dwarves. And, hey, they've arrived. Look at that. They're arrived unloading their goods. Excellent. Gilligan says hello. There's much to share. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Okie doke. What seems to be the news? Do we have any news? Reports? No news. Doesn't normally show up. Oh, that one. That one. What you got? Goblin Fortress. The Ngezbo became holy brightness. Okay. They're called the hate of craziness. What a name. Okie doke. Good story. Okay, so let's go do some moving. We got we might have a few things to sell. Oh, I gotta put those stands out. I could sell you some wine. I got a little bit of that. That's worth a little bit of cash. I'll sell you a thing of wine. I hang on my beds. I have lots of blocks. I got some boulders. You want some boulders? I do have these rough gems here, don't I? I got some rough amethyst downstairs. Well, we'll sell those. What I'm going to try to get here, we want leather. Or as much leather as we can get out of these guys. You can have a step ladder. I got a puzzle box and an axe that we'll sell you. And that is it. I need another crossbow. We should make one of those. It's not a bow here. So if they got a crossbow, I'll make one. I'll buy one from them. If we want, you know, there's a lot of food out here. If we need food, we can go scoop up some food. They got a cat there. Cat in a cage. Despite all his rage, he's still just a cat in a cage. Needs empty food storage item. He needs more barrels. Okie doke. Which, that's set up. That's happening. Okay, so he will go sell... He'll go over there. Okay, and then there's chickens on my dining table. That's where my chickens were supposed to live, wasn't it? Let's put the chickens over here. Puppies already? Puppies already. Okay, you can have all my stuff. It's worth so much. $500. Steel bar, huh? Okay. Anything else good in here? Ropes. You have a cat. Steel warhammer. I like it. Wish I could afford it. I'll take a copper mace because we're going to need a couple things, and I can't afford this stuff. I can't make this stuff. I'll take your bronze mace as well. Expensive shirt. You sure about that? That price? I can make a wooden shield. I'm more concerned about stuff that I can't make, like a leather bin, $65. Any more leather bins? $200 for the cloth bin, so that's only a little bit. That's fine. We make some bolts. And then lots of food. Plump helmets and backpacks and cheese, and that's about it. Okay, so my final bits of money. Let's pick up a couple of threads. And is there some cheap cloth in here? I guess we don't really need. We'll put a couple of them in there, just to have in case we get someone who loses their mind. Then I'll pick up a couple shoes. I can make buckets. I can take a cat though. I got cats. An extra rope. There's a bunch of clay. Do I need clay for anything? I think I'm happy with that. I'll take the cat. Where'd you see that? Where'd you see that gypsum powder? Another warhammer. That's going to put us over the edge. Some sand down there. Hello, Papa. How's it going? Trying to decide if there's anything else I really need before I run them out of here. I think that's I'm happy with that. I'm good with that. That's fine. If we get some more toys made, that's fine. We'll sell those things off. They'll put you here for a bit. Those honeybees over there. Okay, we need to get a leather. We got leather now. We can make a leather maker. To get some of that stuff done, which we'll have down here. We'll do a storage first, though. So we're gonna do storage. We'll do like everything, but no corpses, no refuse, no bars or blocks, no stone, and no wood. Just the basic stuff. And then we'll put some more stuff over here. Organize this a bit with finished goods over there. And then we'll do like a little one here of... I think we'll just do furniture. And upstairs here, because this is where all the military stuff goes, we're going to set up a stockpile here of weapons. Actually, I don't need that. I got a weapon rack I can put in here for that. That's not too important. There's some ammo up there, just to have the ammo around. Also, I need you... There's so many things to get done. I need you making me some wooden bolts. And this needs to be a task, actually. One of these kind of tasks. Work order. Wood bolts. And I would like... If there's less than 10, make 10 more. I'm going to keep this at, like... 25, I think. And then upstairs here, we've got the weapon rack and everything. Let's go ahead and put those in. If I can hit the right button. Where are they? Where are they? Military. Armor stands. Weapon racks. Okay. And then we'll need an archery range up top. So we get an archery target. I'm going to set this one up here. That'll be our archery range. Which will just be like that. Do you have to put which direction anymore? Yeah, there it is. And the Temples of Diamond will train there. And then I'm going to put another wall here, and we'll put some arrow slits into it. So when we get attacked, we can fend them off. Now, I would like to go out and just, like, the whole goal here is to get into a fight. So I'd like to pick a fight with somebody. So if we can, like, make our way into somewhere where there is some goblins around and go pick a fight, that'd be great. There's a goblin fort right here. There's only 10 of them there. It's a forest retreat, which means there's probably a bunch of jaguars and things that'll chew our face off. We're allied with the elves. Oh, outrageous. Goblin pits over there. There's like a small goblin pit that we won't die at. There's a lair. Who knows who lives there? These goblin pits are there's like a lot. Oh, a kobold fortress? Look at that, a kobold fortress. You don't see those every day. Empty human fort. There's a human castle over there. Anywhere like any small... The hate of craziness. Yeah, we know about those guys. I want to pick a fight with them. We'll get a fight. We'll get a fight picked. We know what the tower's gonna be coming at us. So we got them in. Yeah, so they're set up in. I think I set it up right. Yeah, so they're set in here. And they should train. And all that. And we should get better in here. Those are set up. We need some beds. Let's get the beds put up in here for my barracks. Okay, there is barracks for them. Weapon rack, armor rack. We'll probably need to get some chests made. Let's make a few chests. I'm just going to set that up as a order to make me a bunch of wood chests. Make me a dozen. And then I think I'm going to get rid of this zone. I'm actually going to get rid of these buildings so we don't need them to be here. Clear that all out. We can actually clear out this stockpile also. Because that stuff's been moved upstairs, or it's going to be moved up here. So we'll put in a small little drink stockpile right there. Yeah, they're not the strongest dwarves. Yeah, it's probably a pretty tough yak. Drinks will be none. Oh, none. Drinks. And I think I am going to put a wall there, because I think that it's going to be too noisy for them. I think they're going to complain about that. I forget how sensitive they are to that. So we can do a wall like here. Not pretty. Right there. What a tiny, tiny place. Okay, they're leaving soon. That's fine. You know what? Before you take off, actually, let me see if I can throw some more stuff at you. Oh, all this stuff. Let me see if I can... I may not have time for it. I want to see if I can throw things at them. Well, maybe I should hang on to it. What would I get from them? I didn't really have anything else that I needed. That I wanted. So I'll save it for next time. And you can stop making those toys so much. We got a nice collection of them. But I do want to... There's a couple things I want to make sure I get done. I want to make sure I get... Before I forget, we need a crutch. We need a couple crutches. These things that I sold early on and I never bought. Not blocks. The right thing here. So a bucket, barrel, bucket, crutch. And a couple cabinets. And another crutch. I also want like a mine cart, wheelbarrow, all that stuff. So I heard there's a really good like masterwork mod. Master, what's it called? Master something. Mod that's out now. And I've played the Kobold Fortress, and it's pretty neat. It's pretty well done. It's different, you know? It's not just Dwarf Fortress reflavored. It's pretty well done. So I've been looking forward. In fact, I was gonna play Dwarf Fortress, and I was gonna play that mod. But then this update came out. We don't have a water source. Well, we have one, but if we get attacked, we don't have one. Hey, Dark Twins, thanks for the raid. I'm gonna get a leather maker working. What happened? Out of food again? Oh, you know what? So, Alf is the only planter. What else does Alf do? We should probably look at Alf. Because if he's doing other things, he may not be doing what we want him to do. Alf! We're listening to a story. Alf, it's not story time. He loves Dirty Harry. Okay. You do those two things. I can tell him to only do those two tasks. I suppose that we could... Let's try that. Let's see how it works. There's a lot of story time going on over here, which is ruining things. We want to get a nest box. We want to make a nest box. Get a couple of these things while I'm thinking about them. A couple wheelbarrows. What's wrong with that? Hey, migrants. I'm out of logs? How did that happen? Drop those down. Let's get this thing broken down. And how many migrants we got now? One. Masterpiece bolts. Yeah, well, we got what? We got 5, I think 5 new ones. Anything else that we need? We'll get a step ladder. We need one of those again. Otherwise, we're going to be falling out of trees. Would like a hatch cover, actually. Anything else? Is that it for now? At a woodman, I think so. Anything you need to make? I don't think so. Mugs. We need mugs for our place to drink. People get mad not drinking out of with their hands. And then I need chests. You making chests? Yeah. Does Embark have a theme or goal? Yes. Survive the siege is our goal. That's it. Tiny fort. Survive the siege. Oh, we got a good amount of folks in here. Okay. Give me some names. We got Dot. Who else we got in here? We got Jed Clampett. Perfect. Is it 2 T's? Rocco. Oh, we got another planter, looks like. Rocco. Okay, so those are my other ones I got on my list here. Now you can start shouting them out. Archie Bunker. Who's Pepper Ann? Doesn't ring a bell. Sanford. Fred Sanford. Frank Drebin. There you go. What's a fish cleaner? I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere. Is that it? That's all of them? That's all of them. Sorry. No more names. No more names. We got them all. When will the siege... Well, are you ready if it comes now? I'm not. No, I'm not. We're thinking about being ready, though. If that makes any difference. We're thinking real hard about it. Resume that and resume that. Okay, there we go. So this is now inside, so maybe that'll help him out a little bit. I was gonna put another like a dresser there or a chest, because now we got 20 dwarves. We're starting to get a little much. So what might actually happen is may actually turn into like part of the inn or something. Yeah, people might be kind of cranky about this, but actually people are kind of happy here. So something's going right. Okay, so if we do get attacked, did I get my nest boxes done? I'm just gonna do it this way. Give me a nest box. Give me 3 nest boxes. That should be plenty. Okay, kittens getting born. Okay, I did set up a work order for this. Well, I think I have it of easy meals. Let's make some fine meals. If there's less than 10, you can make some more. And then we've got Senior Rocco's Brewing. Everyone's just having a chat. There is some combat drills going on. Excellent. Okay, we can look and see if anyone is worth joining the squad. So we've got like a couple of fighters. We have it that doesn't do anything. Anybody who like is awful. Pikachu is just a trapper. They don't know how to do anything. So we can give them a job. We don't have no peasants came in this time. Sanford is a bookbinder. And Liam Neeson here is cleaning fish. Not Liam Neeson. Yeah. Leslie Nielsen. That's what I'm thinking of. But you know what I mean. Anyone see the new one? We're gonna put Pikachu in for fighter number 4. I think. I think that's what I want to do. So we've got 4 meleeers now. And then that still only puts us at, what do I have, 2 ranged? Jed Clampett knows how to handle a shield and some armor. Maybe Jed Clampett should be in there. That's who maybe. He's a glazer also. Who cares about glazing? So I'm going to kick Pikachu out and switch it out with Jed Clampett. He also knows how to handle a mace. Yeah, that's where I do that. What we got? Many worshippers in Kruki. They want a temple and a priest. Yeah, okay. The Free Creed want to be here. Okay. So we need... This is where we got to start expanding. So we've got a defended fort. We've got like sort of defendable places here. Upstairs, I want to put in some fortifications upstairs so we can shoot out of it. There you go. There's some practice going on. Let's go ahead and get a wall put in, and we'll put some fortifications in there. I'm actually leave a couple gaps though also. I want to make these out. Make sure they make them out of the right stuff. So let's finish up that. We got lots of blocks. Jed should be a miner. Yeah. Okay, so there is that. And then we want to go put... I want to make them fortifications. Oh, fortifications? Do they go in? Oh, they go in differently than I thought. Oh, you don't carve them? You carve fortifications. You don't build fortifications, right? I thought you carved them in. Am I thinking wrong? There it is. That's what I'm looking. Okay, that's it. That's what I'm looking of. There we go. Okay, so we can defend. If something comes at us, we can shoot them from upstairs. Dirty Harry can take them out from upstairs. We've got some melee dwarves that are learning how to melee things. We will die if it's siege because we don't have water. That's a bit of an issue. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I do want to make sure we get this nest box thing done. Okay, nest box is done, and that's going to be chicken land. Chicken land right there. Who's that? Stew Village. Thank you very much. So in there go the hens and the rooster. Okay, so there's chicken land. I think I have a door. Put a door in here. There you go. This is a little bit of wasted space over this way. I need to figure out where to put my temple. And I don't know. We could set up a separate little area for them, like a doorway that goes into out here into a little tumor off the side of our tower. Or we could build a separate little spot here. Actually, I kind of like that idea of putting a small spot up here. Not in the way of the archers. For a temple. A temple up on top. It's a little bit crooked, isn't it? Well, I didn't make it. Whoops, I didn't make it out of wood. Oops. I'll hit the right button one of these days. That one, that one. There we go. No, 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 no. Okay. So on a wall, I'm going to select the material. Yeah, dolomite blocks. Like that. And then we'll do a door right there. Maybe a couple doors. This will be my church. Really, the challenge is trying to see if I can trying to figure out how to fit everything in here. And then we need to make a where is it? Over here. Make me a nice pedestal, an altar. And then we need a bookcase. We need a chest, and then like a dance floor or something. Has that stuff been moved? Is the anvil downstairs at least? Yeah. Dang birds. Okay. Let's shrink this one just a little bit. There we go. There's our archery zone. That's all I need. And then I want to make a meeting area here. All right, meeting area. Paint. What am I missing here? Thanks to village. I think I have more doors. Okay. Make me a door. That's working. Weird. Okay, so that's meaning that is going to be a temple. Temple of, what was it? The Free Creed? Is that who it was? That one? We have 11 worshippers for the rainy direction. Yeah, I think it was Free Creed. Where do I see that at? I forget where I actually see that request. Well, we'll find out. It's in here, isn't it? And then in there. Yeah, agree to build a temple. And this is a shrine right now, so we need to hit 2,000 to get that. So they want a chest in there, of course. They want a few things. So let's put in the stuff I got set up. So we get an offering place right there. We need to put in our, I guess I just want a chest in there. So we'll put a chest next to it. A nice dolomite coffer, I think is pretty nice. They could probably use a door. Nice dolomite door. A roof would be nice as well. So let's put in a stair. I'm going to put it on the outside over here, though. Something nice should go. If something goes on that pedestal, it'll make it nice. So we could throw something up on. Oh, that's an altar, not a pedestal. Well, we could like smooth that out and make it look nice, like engrave it. If we're really good at engraving things, it'll be nice in the floors. That would help. Okay, food is starting to come back. Starting to. Lionel Richie needs to be the pastor. Yeah. Yeah. The dead bird does. Yeah, it's a dead bird is my offering. Yeah, I don't know why I don't like that. 1,000 already just by making it fancy. Performer, we definitely need to get. Oh, you know what? Wacko's pretty good. He's a speaker and a dancer. He's not doing anything. He's crafting wood. Everyone's pretty good at this stuff. Competent, adequate. Everyone except for Frank Drebin. Okay. Yeah, Wacko, get in there and dance. I don't have any instruments for you, but this would be nice if we could just find something to put in here on a pedestal. That would work. I don't know if we're gonna be good enough at making a statue. We could try to make a rock statue. Make a couple of them, and see if that'll help. Okay, so that's food under control. There's storage. Any more rocks we got? Any more digging we can do for rocks? Let's go down a little bit further. Because we might find, there's supposed to be like silver and tin and stuff on this level. In this map. And that would be nice. We'll tunnel over here and see what we can find. Okay, and everyone's happy. Everyone's very happy somehow. I don't have a mechanism yet, so we need to get one of those. A mechanic. That's a very important thing. I'm gonna have to set up. We're gonna go down one more level here because I'm gonna have to set up like a workshop land. I just don't have any space for it. So let's do something like that. And that. Oops. Anything down here? A little bit. Clear this out. I'm going to have like our mechanic will be down here. A couple other shops will be down here. It was named, aren't they? Yeah. I'm sorry we only have one kid so far. And the one kid, he's one of the cranky ones. One of the 5 cranky ones. Let's look and see what Pikachu's saying. Pikachu, what's the problem? Uneasy being able to pray to the rainy direction for a while. Yeah, that seems like everything. I don't think that's a problem for you, though. Okay. I don't usually think that much, says Yakko. He's gonna be pretty good as well. Wolverine fighting us. Poor memory, he'll forget what's bothering him. Yeah. Well, this friend of mine told me that they had a daughter, and they named her Melanie Noel. I'm really confused. I still don't know how to spell it. Sorry, that was a dumb one. I'm sorry. That was real dumb. That was real dumb. Let me find you a better one. What's the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know, and I don't care. That was kind of dumb too. This farmer's walking through the field. And this ear of corn starts begging to him, "Please don't eat me. I've served honorably in the armed services. I used to be a colonel." they're getting worse. Okay, upstairs, good. Temple, how's it looking? Are we at? We're at 1,000. Okay. We need something fancy to put in that temple, and we can do it because we can go on a mission. So we shall mission. In fact, there's a place over here, right there, the fort of Minecraft. Nobody lives there. There's just free things just sitting there, just begging to be picked up. So we're going to go pick them up. The long fort, whoever they are going to go there and go grab stuff. Away you go. Go on a mission. One of the corniest jokes yet. Melanie Noel, like Melanie with that was kind of bad, wasn't it? Like Melanie, what Noel? How you spell it? Because of Noel. I told you it was a bad one. They've returned already. Well, look at that. Okay, let's see how they did. Did you guys come back with stuff? It was looted. Things are looted. Jed Clampett, Hulk Hogan, they are looting. Barney Fife looted some things as well. Excellent. Okay. Is there more stuff there? There's still 2 things there. That is, who's that? Oh, there actually are dwarves over there. Human forts. So there's some dark goblin pits over there. We're at peace with them. And I want to make them mad. We are at war with the undead. So the undead will probably show up. But I want to fight some goblins also. I'm going to see if we can like sneak. We're going to die if I try to sneak in there. I don't want to die yet. We'll pick a fight, but I don't want to die yet. But we got some new stuff, so we can come into here and we can place on my pedestal that I haven't built yet. Pedestal. We'll put in something fancy that we just stole up there. I'd also like to put a statue in. Do we have any cool statues? What do we got? A statue of the rainy direction. Oh, hey, that's good. Yeah, we want that. Perfect. Rainy direction. That's a god. And that's the god of... I think that's who we worship in this place, isn't it? You can recognize a priesthood once this is a temple. I think that's who they worship is that fella. Perfect. What's that put you at? Still 1,000. With that pedestal in there, though, and the item that we looted, that should help. Pedestal display. And on that, we will throw. What have we just stole? The real issue here is we got all this stuff outside. And if we get attacked, we're going to have troubles with things. Destroying all our stuff outside. So that's kind of what needs to get fixed here. What do we take? Is it a bunch of, like, books? So it was books. What did we take? We stole something. Oh, crossbows? We took crossbows? Iron crossbow. Well, that's all right. Why is there a bunch of... those laying over here? Pick those up. Okay, we were shooting something earlier. Okay. If there's more, well, if there's more of that, we gotta get them. Dusk whims. Might be a bow or something. We could look it up, but it's fine. Just go get it. Hey, Chad. So, though crossbows are probably worth some money. Can I see what they're worth if I look at it here? Oh, yeah. Rings of Electrum. They've come back. Let me see. Did you guys find anything else? Oh, you did. You got a bow. A ginkgo wood bow. It has an elf on it, which I'm not a fan of. We're not making arrows. We're making bolts. So that one can go. That one's going to go in there. So that was, what was it called? It was called Needle. Okay, so Needle will go up on this thing, which was a weapon. Needle. That should do it. That'll raise it up to whatever number wants to be here. Dirty Harry. If anyone's gonna have something cool, you should have a better, not a copper crossbow. I need you to have, I think, that iron one. Iron crossbow. Yeah. Okay. So now we're at 3,000. So we can recognize priesthood. Let's do it. Recognize a high priest in this temple. So we need a holy brightness here to lead this place. Anyone want to be our holy brightness? Skeletor? We have to. It has to be. It has to be Skeletor. How can I pick anyone else? Skeletor, the holy brightness. There we go. Okay, good job, Skeletor. He may be out fighting every once in a while, but when he's not fighting, he is priest of our place. Okay, we did that. Okay, so that's what I got now. Let's go and put in a few of these. I need a Mechanic. That's one. Is there anything else I need immediately? I don't think so. We could do the siege stuff. Maybe with that. We need a soap makers at some point. So I'm going to get the soap maker down here. Because we'll need it. A mark like that, you'll fool no one into thinking you're 25 anymore. I'll have you know, my son, who is 20, he loved He-Man. When he was younger, He-Man was on, we had, that also makes me not sound 25. We had, what's it called? Cubo? Is that what it's called? We had some TV channel on, like, not satellite, but it's like over the air TV channel, Cubo, and played He-Man all the time. He loved it. Loved He-Man. And you know what? Because He-Man's fantastic. That's why. I need to slaughter a couple cats and get their fat for some soap. Oh, speaking of cats, I got a cat locked in a cage. It's been there for years. Sorry, cat. Sorry about that. I can just do this. Forgot about the cat. I'm sorry about that cat. He-Man has the power. That's right. Then we should be able to take him out. Where is he? Here you go, cat. You're free. Be free. He runs off. Wombles. Oh, what is this? Let's see. We want. I've got a couple puppies too. We can also train these dogs. I want a war trained and a hunting trained dog. Is there a door there? It's well crafted, for whatever reason. We need a lever. I'm gonna put the lever up here with in the military land. So I kind of thought when I was first thinking about this this fortress, the thought that came to mind was having a bunch of Atom Smasher bridges outside, and so we just smash the things as they come in. That might still be a thing to do. Didn't say no mechanisms. I got mechanisms right there. I'm looking at them. Well, it must be just got done. So anyway, we can get our door done, so we can at least close that up. So we've got a bit of defensive spots. We have more stuff down here. I'm gonna go ahead and slaughter a cat. Girl cat, boy cat. Oh no, it's boy. I'm gonna slaughter. This is the one we just got, isn't it? I thought we had kittens. Oh, just one, I guess. I don't know why that door is there. I don't know. You could also eat dog. Let's eat the cat. So we will butcher this cat, and we'll try to make sure we get his soap, his tallow. Is that made there? Did I put that there? I think it's got, I don't know why it's there. Deconstructed somewhere? Okay, so the cat's been slaughtered. I'm gonna keep an eye on my where is it at? My mind just went blank. I'm looking for labor and kitchen and this. So as soon as we see that cat come in, like, you're not cooking with it, are you? Rendering, yeah, render the fat. Once the fat gets rendered, there it goes. A lot of times they like to make it like immediately into tallow. It needs to be turned into tallow. Okay, so we got tallow there now. So now we got tallow. This is the other one of those fiddly things you have to mess with. And we gotta go tallow, and don't cook the tallow. So we will have cat tallow around at all times so we can make soap. But just always have some sort of tallow around. I have this open spot right here. I don't know what to put in there. This feels like maybe like library or something land in there. So that's, our storage land is tiny. Put something down there also. We'll need ash and all this stuff for soap, but at least that's the basics. Temple is done and ready and good. You know, 10,000 for the next step. Which could probably be done pretty easily. Once we find some new things to steal. So let's go steal some things. We've stolen everything from that spot. Is there anywhere else that wants to get stolen from? I'm tempted to like put just one person in to one of these forts and go just try to steal something. There's dwarves over there we could try to steal from. I'm gonna do that. There's a goblin tower right there. We could try to take from the goblin tower, but I worry. Oh, there's goblins. Where were those goblins over there? Who is that? There's only 10 of them? The Hell of Roars. Twinkling Devil. There's less than 10 goblins over there. That's all you have? Questdom. What's your empire? I don't know. You just got like an assortment of goblins? Let's plan something real quick. If I do get attacked right now, we could do the bridge smash system. A couple bridges here, just smash, smash, smash. Put them on repeat, so they're just hitting things as they come in. I need to kind of clean up some of this stuff out here. I don't like the look of it. I could put another an outside wall in also. I would like to get water brought in somehow. Now, we had bad experience with a moat last time, but we could try to do a little bit of a channel to dig it under here and have a cistern underneath my base for a well. Potentially. I worry doing that. Or I could flood the entire place. Yep, I could definitely do that. That's real easy. There's no water. I don't have an aquifer underneath me, so I can't find water there. But we can find water, of course, down in the caves. And that's easy enough done. No migrants this season. Okay, so we got 20 of us, and we're all pretty happy. I'm happy with that. So now let's see what else we can do. And we want to make people mad at us. Oh, and we got those kobolds up there. We got a kobold monastery up there. That's it. We're going to the kobold monastery. We're stealing things. Try to avoid detection and steal stuff. They're just kobolds. What are they going to do to us? Squeak. We could put a butcher down here. I never set these up, did I? Pull up helmets. I think I had a couple, yeah. Yeah, what are we going to get a kobold siege? I don't think so. This is where we put like a floodgate in, and we could see if we can bring this stuff in. How do we do? What's the news? This is what we went into that last one and stole some more stuff. Raid the place, gang notched. Walked all the way over there, undetected. We searched. We found. Oh yeah, we stole some things. About gang notched by O'Neill and Jed Clampett. Excellent. They didn't even know we were there. Ah. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to demand a tribute from these guys. Now, if we all die, it's going to be real upset. I mean, it's real upsetting. Maybe I should send in just my archers because we only have a couple of them. Just Dirty Harry. Go over there and just demand tribute. That's what I want you to do. Just walk over there and say, hey, this is how it's going to be. Do you feel lucky? And we'll see. They did come back. Okay, that's good. Good sign. So we made a tribute. Nothing seemed to have happened from it. I got nothing from it though. Okay. I wish they had something that I could steal from them. A lot of towers around. Towers are unpleasant. Okay, they're back. They're back. And need to make some meals, but we're working on it. Chickens are there for eggs. We got drinks. We got food. We got a nice place to eat here. We got a barracks working now. And these beds actually will also help with the barracks also because the army will sleep up here. So that's a few extra beds. There's only 4 beds. So we gotta kind of share those. We could start setting up some stuff downstairs if we wanted to expand this thing. But I'll try to keep it small for now before we have to really go all the way out. We could look at getting like a ballista or like a bolt thrower. I tried doing a bolt thrower before. It didn't work, but I can maybe try one now. And like put it right there. A bin and we need some bolt thrower parts. And it's going to be a siege workshop that makes that stuff. That's so big. We'll go down one more for that. Get our siege workshop down in here. And throw some bolt throwers up there. It probably would be a good idea to have also... Oh, they need chests up here. And then ammo's there. Then come up, load the bolt thrower up. I'm going to do about water. I'm going to go for it. So the way to do it is to have, I'd like to have like a well, like right here. So, that's fine, right there. Hole goes straight down. Yep, straight down. And then we're going to have, somewhere down here, we will have a cistern. Like that. And we'll just sort of clear this all out. What is that? Lignite? Limestone. Hey, Ron, thank you very much. Oh, he's gonna fall down there. Oh yeah, whoops. I should have done that. That's okay. That's okay. put the hole in there later on. So now we've got a cistern. If we can even go even further down. Going all right. How you been? And then let's smooth this out. Can you get up from there? I hope so. Oh yeah, how's Whiskerwood? How's Whiskerwood treating you? I haven't played the full or the release the version yet, but I played the demo. And that was really neat. I like the demo quite a bit. Let's go ahead and fix this. This is kind of bugging me. So we'll put a floor right there. We'll channel this all out. Oh, new updates are coming out now? Still? Nice. Okay, and then we'll remove that. Okay, so we got a nice hole for water. So then we got to go and get that water over here. And we can do this. This is no problem. Then we'll build a floodgate, which will go in like right there. I gotta make a floodgate first. Where do you make a floodgate from? Out of rock. A rock floodgate. I think we make that at the stone guy. I'm not entirely sure. You're attached to a copper mace. Cool. A lot of sparring going on. That's fine. I get Battle March for November. I'm not sure. I'm way behind on my emails. I was on vacation and I kind of ignored them. So I haven't paid much attention to what's come in recently. So if you have emailed me in the last week or so, I'll get to it. I'm just way behind. I think we go like that. I guess we can go all the way down. So that'll channel down. We'll get there. We'll get there. Bit of a process. There's a lot of junk out here still that's laying around. I can kind of fix that with bins. And so I should probably make it just a bunch of bins. That'll fix my storage pretty easily. So I'm just going to say, hey, you, make me some bins. In fact, make me bin this way. Make me like 10 bins. Just get some of those things done. Let's go chop some trees. Any more trees over this way? Any trees over here? Clear them out. Floodgate complete. Okay, so we want floodgates. We'll just throw it like right there is fine. And then we'll get ourselves a lever. Which we can go, it can go like right there. New sieges. Am I ready for them? Nope. A tree fell over. Oh, Yakko's, what? Yakko's dead. Yakko. Oh, he fell out of a tree. He fell out of a tree and died. Great. Great. Guess it's time for a coffin. He went splat. Yep. All right, that's a good way of starting it. So last time we had an issue with people, or dwarves, I should say, charging in to a river, my moat, and dying. This time, hopefully they won't do that. So far we haven't. Okay, so I want to connect you up to no mechanisms. Well, now we're one down. Hopefully he was one of the cranky ones. Vacation was good. Hello, Joe Bird. Yeah, this is the first stream back from vacation time. So I'm working my way into it. Why do we have no seeds? What's happening? Why no plump helmet seeds? You ain't cooking them. What was Yakko doing? Wasn't he... Was Yakko or Wacko was doing... Who was doing this? Okay, that's Wacko. Okay, I don't think Yakko was doing anything. Maybe military. Okay, so you can now link to... Where is it at? That. Please. Okay. Let's try it. Did you link? Pull the lever. Okay, cool. It works. It works. Pull the lever again. Okay, so we're going to make ourselves... Wait, it's going to be great. Just wait for it. Here it comes. In fact, I don't need to do both of those. I can just do one of them. Okay, here comes the water. Here it comes. Splashing down. Hits the floodgates. Okay. Now, pull that lever. That's where things get scary. Okay, it's going to go down there. It's going to fill up all of this. Okay, that first level's full already. Second level's getting pretty full. Second level full. We can probably go ahead and shut it. Actually, but I'll do a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and tell them to shut it so that it doesn't flood everything. Pull the lever. There it goes. The rest of the water's going to come down here. Splashing into my new cistern. Yay! Look, it worked! It actually worked! And nobody died. No one that we found anyway. Okay, excellent. So now we can go and do a little bit of adjusting with the old stockpile here. Let's repaint you. Erase that spot right there. And let's channel that. There we go. Nobody died this time. That's right. That's right. Okay, we want a well. Look at that. We are siege resistant. Except for the guy in the tree. Well, we don't talk about him. Okay. Well done. Well done. Hey! All right. I'm going to move my stoneworker bench. I'm going to actually go ahead. Well, I'll leave it there. So it can just be the stone block guy. I'm going to move my stoneworker bench down here. Stone man can be there. And I'm supposed to put in the big one down here, but it's not going to fit now. The siege guy. I'm tempted. You know what? It's going to be temporary. So I'm just going to throw it out here for now, and we can get rid of it. It's just here to make a couple bits for our siege weapons, and then we can get rid of it. We'll clear all this stuff out here shortly, so we can have a prettier base, because it's kind of ugly right now. We should make... Where's my brew drink task? Hey. Let me brew some drinks. I guess we're not down to 50. It needs to be down to 50, doesn't it? I should change that. So let's make it at like 100, and then maybe the minimum should be 100. If it gets under 100, we should keep it like 150. And then if it gets below 100, then we'll make some more. Oh yeah, I have a grate which I had for this, but actually I don't need it now because I have a door there now. I do have a grate I can put in. Can you put a grate where the like there? Does that still work? Does the if I put in where's it at? If I put that in, what grate did I make? Oh, I made a hatch. I didn't make a grate. That's okay. The bins seem to be working. I'm going to change this one to it can hold more stuff. We can make more room down here. Okay. There we go. So we got seeds are coming out now. Wondering if I've been watching someone else recently playing Dwarf Fortress. He uses DF hacked auto butcher. Is that frowned upon in the community? No. I don't know of anything that's frowned upon in the community. No, it's fine. It's makes it's actually pretty handy. Because otherwise, I'm probably getting there. Yeah, you start getting this. It was almost like a long time ago, back in the pre-Steam days, it was almost a must because if you got all these animals, you'd kill your frame rate. Yeah, it was no good. And yeah, the Dwarf Fortress community is very mellow. There's nothing like, there's no like angry Dwarf Fortress players because you're playing with kobolds or whatever, you know. Unless you're playing with elves. Now that's unspeakable. So we want bolt thrower parts. And I think that's all we need to do, right? That's only bolt thrower stuff that we need in here. Yeah. I'll make a couple of those. I think we need a couple bins also. We need a bin and not use them. And then we'll put our bolt thrower up top here. Facing that way. There we go. Can I have another one? No. So we'll have a bolt thrower. That's cool. That's a defensive thing. I could do a bunch of bridges here, and we can smash. As they come in, they smash, smash, smash. We do have a roof on the... Oh, I don't have a roof on the temple. I forgot about that. Sorry, guys. Like elves when they bring me giant... Yeah, you know what? You're right about that. Elves bring you giant animals. I had... yeah, they bring you bears and moose. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, you take it. They don't bring it. They don't willingly bring it to you. Well, they willingly bring it to you. You willingly take it. I'm going to do another tree chop here. Okay, drinks are happening. What should I do about bedrooms? So we have up here, and this is kind of wasted space over here. I could actually extend this, I suppose, and then have another bedroom over there. It's okay that this... We got 2 stairways here, which is kind of a waste, I guess. We don't really need the 2, but, you know, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of expansion. Like that. We'll keep it out of wood because that's what's... Oh, I'm out of logs. Maybe not all wood. That's what's there. Let me remove that door. Put that floor back down. That's the right button. Put that floor back. And then we'll put some more beds in here. Check out Tavern Keeper. I have not yet. I don't think. I don't think so. There's a lot of games that all sound the same. Tavern Keeper, Innkeeper. So I don't. Maybe I did play. I might have played an earlier demo, but I don't remember. I don't think I did. Which game soundtrack do I like most this year? Oh man, someone just asked me about soundtrack. Favorite game soundtrack. Oh man, game soundtrack this year. I don't know. I don't know. 2 Point Museum soundtrack is awesome, huh? Yeah, I never played Clair Obscura. People are going nuts with that one. I never played that one. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, get a chest in the room. We need more dressers in here since this is... Or cabinets, I should say. I'm out of wood. Yeah. We seem to have trouble... Oh, you know what? I bet my axe is belonging to someone else. I don't think you actually... Anyone here know how to chop trees? Pikachu, what are you doing? Go chop trees. Any games where music stood out? The first one that came to mind was The Altars. When you said music, that's the first one that came to mind. I remember that one being good. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there's some that I've played that I really like, but I kind of like. I gotta refresh my memory of what games and what soundtracks there are. Let's expand this a little bit. Like that. There we go. And you know, we can make this place look a little nicer. We can do some etching, some scratching, some artwork. Oh, yeah. The last tree chopper died. That's right. Everyone, you're so happy. What I need to do is I need to start trimming this out and putting in some walls. There's an amethyst there. So it'd be a good idea to come in here and like start chiseling this away and then switch it out with walls. I can also expand it a little bit. Expand down here a bit. And actually have walls downstairs so we don't get dug into. My bolt thrower up here done? Yeah. So I had this issue last time. I couldn't figure out how to get it to actually work. I'm going to try keep loaded and see if I can get someone to actually come and throw and load this thing in here. Great, we've got bolts. nearby. There's 250 bolts, but they're assigned to hunters. How do I change it to not be assigned to hunters? Can I put like a little bolt pile right there? Of ammo. Where's one bolts? How do I assign those? That's just going for stockpiles. How do I assign it to not be assigned to a hunter? Any ideas about that? I don't know how that works. I gotta clear that so I can put another. I can put a wall around this. I kind of like the extra space I've got there now. Someone lost the wheelbarrow. Good job. Good job. Yeah, they threw it in a hole down there. That's probably gonna happen a bit. You idiots. Can you make a few more of those? What's going on? We're not having... Need logs. Where's my chopper at? I may not have an axe for him. I probably what's going on. Because I've got too many people in here, and they're probably all using the stuff. They're probably all using the axes. Oops. So you have a warhammer. You have an iron battle axe, bismuth mace, copper mace. No one has the axe. Pikachu. Where's Pikachu? Praying to the rainy deity. Stop it! Work! I should have a, there's a copper axe somewhere around here. Maybe we lost it somewhere? Sure. That's fine there. You can gather it at or refuse and dump it. There's Yakko. He doesn't have an axe with him anymore. I forgot to give him a coffin. That's gonna go... I guess our barracks. Our barracks is roomy. So we've got room for a burial spot in here. For the first... It was there? Did I miss it? Here we go. Yeah, go in there. Do you see it in here? You see an axe? I got these marked to chop. I don't see an axe. Was that a, what is that? Is that a hat? What is that? A human skull totem? Wow. I mean, if we got a skull totem, that needs to go in here. Where would that even be? Under hats? I don't even know what that falls under. It was I don't know what it was called. I should have looked at it. That's the name of it. Oh, is there a category for totems? Oh, look at that. Put that guy in there. Yeah, and what is this thing? It's just a water coated human skull totem worth $10. Okay, so it's not the fanciest thing that we've got. What else? What else was it? What about this thing? This is a hat, bronze cap. Jed's wearing it. Oh, from the Kobold raid, maybe. I didn't see that report. This one was. I think that was it. Yeah. Questions. I think he's got some books. Spirit Prophecies, Stole Treasure. Oh, Stole Treasure. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try this out. Yeah, it's just a wet skull. We're gonna see if we can go and pick a fight. There's a few folks over here, and there's 100 of them. I'm gonna send in Dirty Harry. He's gonna go in there. He's just gonna sneak in and steal stuff. Hopefully he can get out. Magma smelters and forges, you just have to have magma on the layer below, and then the layer above, you put a hole in it. It shows you here. Actually, I don't think that matters anymore. It used to matter. You can put this, as long as there's a hole under the ground where you put this forge, and then you can have magma forge. Yeah, Blind has done a lot of good tutorials for like little mini tutorials on that kind of stuff. We should be able to, find some good ones from him. We seem to be having an issue. His axe is probably laying somewhere. We just lost it. It could be marked as like, don't pick up. Any square except the middle of the building. Okay. In the olden days, it was like a specific spot. But they've made that much nicer. Just make sure there's not an axe just laying around here somewhere. I could go to my stocks, I guess. I can see if I've got it laying around somewhere. Let's do that. Stocks and axes, weapons. Copper battle axe. Where is it? It's up on a wall. Oh, who took their clothes off? There we go. Oh, hey, that sounds elven. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but that scream of the Wilhelm scream makes me think of how I met my wife. We met at a Lego convention. You know, things just clicked. Hey. These look like dwarves. Oh, you're my dwarves. Oh, hello. It's been a year already? Okay. I don't have a ton of stuff to give you. I've got like some dice I made. I got some bolts that I've made. I have wheelbarrows that I make and throw in the hole. Tables, statues. I do have a cool statue. You can have my cool statue. I'll sell you that. Hatch cover. I don't need that anymore. I'll keep my cage. I should put that out there. Oh, I got some chests. Here you go. I'll give you the expensive ones. Bins of stuff. Oh, probably gonna be some bins of toys, isn't there? A gem bin. You can have that one. Finished goods. One item. That one. Okay, that should be enough. I never got a leather maker going in. I know I'm gonna get a leather maker down here to make leather. Some of my guys don't have any gear. And did my guys ever come back? I don't think they did. Oh, it didn't. They didn't come back. However, we got ourselves a war. I don't know which one I sent them to. I should find them. It's one of these. I don't know which one they actually went to because I'm guessing Dirty Harry is there. It doesn't say anything about that. Doesn't say any prisoners, but he ain't here anymore. Maybe he's still out. Marriage. Did I put a fortification in the floor? Not sure how that works. Wacko and Pikachu have gotten married. Pikachu, go chop some trees down. Stop getting married. Okay, so things have moved. Let's get the broker at the depot. We lost our squad. I don't think they're coming back. But they did their job. They did their job. We got ourselves into a war. I would like them to come back. I don't. There they are, prisoners. Dirty Harry is there. Oh, he's the only one though. What happened to the other guy? It wasn't just Dirty Harry. What if he died? So Dirty Harry got captured. But that's fine. We've got a war going. Okay, so let's sell all of this. What do you got in there? Oh, those are my mugs. But you can sell toys. And then, yeah, sell those gems. We'll get more of those. Bars are cool, but I don't need them. A water skin. I'm going to start making some leather stuff. Let's go need those. What kind of animals you got? Donkey and a gander. Eh. That's what, a musical instrument? I do need a musical. I'll take one. I think I can make them, but I'll take one of those. I'll take another battle axe because apparently we lost ours. Copper warhammer, maybe. I'm going to make another archer squad. We can dye the sand. I don't need any of that. I'll take a bit more leather, though, because it's cheap. Oh, that's super cheap. Anything else down here? You got that's good looking. Steel bolts, iron bolts. Some snacks. Backpacks. I gotta make some of those. And cheese. Okay, that's good. I don't think I ever made a splint. Okay, now we're good. We're good on plumping what's on because we got this stuff growing in here, and we're making the drinks. We're fine. We're fine. I never set my manager to actually do a good job of it, so let's set that up. I need to get another archer. So do we have anyone that knows how to handle a bow? Anyone who's not doing anything? Dot here is just carving bones. Rocco is just weaving. Which we ain't doing. No one has any skill. It's a problem. I'd like someone to be in there. I gotta get somebody, though. Let's just put Rocco in it. He's not doing any weaving. So we'll set Rocco in to be an archer. Go grab some gear and go train. Hopefully do some archery there. And our battle axe has been picked up. So we should get trees chopped down. Yeah, trees are getting chopped. These bones need to get picked up. Get his mangled skeleton in there. I have it set up as a place for him. Right. Yeah, get the guy in there. Why ain't we depositing his body? Oh, did Rocco just... Wait, did he just leave? He did, didn't he? He ran off because he's still set up as a job as to go do that. Whoops. Come back. Come back. Hulk Hogan's... He's still here. He's in the main force. Whoops. I guess I have to delete that squad. If I delete the squad, will he come back? I don't think so. He's just gonna go join him. Maybe he'll break him out. Maybe the guy that has no skill in any sort of combat will go in there and do the job. Maybe. He might come back. Don't be such a Debbie Downer. You no longer requested. Get out of there. Okay, we've got what do we need to do next? We've got like the leatherworks. That's what I need to do. So let's make a couple of these things. I'll take like a leather. Yeah, water skins are always good. A leather shield. I didn't know leather shield was a thing. No migrants again. We need to make this fortress look nice. That's probably our next goal here. Maybe we need to throw in just make a bunch of statues and just throw statues all over the place. Or we can do down, try to find where the steel is, or the silver is, and make this place shiny. Yeah, you're not coming back. Yeah, let's Let's cancel those missions, please. Drawbridge, it's set up. We got a lever right here. Pull the lever when we need to and close that up. I don't know why he's not getting grabbed. Claim you're dead. Yeah, yeah. Gather bodies. Please do. So let's go out like from there. Are we getting any better? Let's see how Barney Fife is looking. Barney Fife, he was the best trained one. Where is he? I'm not seeing. There he is. So you're a dabbling, adequate, talented fighter, proficient hammer dwarf. Okay, okay. Dabbling biter. I think we all are a dabbling biter. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that squad. I won't cancel that squad, I guess. Cancel an order. Come back. It's a good way to throw my dwarves away. If we've got, so the temple is here. We've got that set up as an inn. So hopefully people will start showing up here. It's not the fanciest place. Apparently there's no goblets there. Oh, I don't have a chest in that room. Let's get a chest in there. So we can get some goblets in here. Anything other space? There's no instruments. We can put them in there. We don't have a tavern keeper. We don't really have a lot of dwarves that can manage this kind of stuff. Fred Sanford can do that. He's very, very persuasive. Now, we'll give it to Dot. Dot is our comedian. Go in there and she can dance around and hopefully get some people to join us. It's got bedroom, eat room. This is both a tavern and it's dining hall, isn't it? I mean, I actually have it set up right. Dining hall. Hey, thanks, Aberdeen. A lot of yaks out there in the world. Waiting for it to say someone else that's there, but it's just Dirty Harry. I don't dare some of my other folks out there. They'll all get dead. No one else knows how to fight. And we may one day get more people in this fort, but not yet. Let's get some engraving done. Oh, Rocco came back. Rocco came back. We get a mission about that? We don't get a report about it, but Rocco came back. Excellent. That's real good. Okay. And everyone is happy. I never had such a happy fort. This is all detailed. Let's go to the stone man and just make me a bunch of statues. 10 is fine. We'll place them around the place. We'll make it look nice around here. Did we find anything in our tunnels? We found some limestone. Lignite. And some gems. Make a couple more mechanisms. We should probably go ahead and get attraction vents and all the doctor stuff set up. Oh, where to put it? Maybe down here. No siege yet. Anyone knows how to handle it, how to do this? Let me know. How do I set this up to actually get loaded? I'm trying making more bolts. Make a bunch of bone bolts. Oh, I made the wood look cool. Since he's back, that's good. I'd like a second one. Anyone here able to do it, though? Anyway, I guess we'll give it to Fred Sanford. So we'll have 2 archers. Yeah, copper crossbow. Okay, and we'll get you guys geared out. How you guys looking? You aren't looking like anything's geared out for you. And we don't have any metal gear. Well, if we get someone to come in that trades with us, we could like buy some of that stuff. We got a bunch of leather. We can make a bunch of leather armor, and so they get something. Might be what we need to do. I can come in here and I can say, like O'Neill. I'm gonna say because he's got all metal. I'll change it all over to any material. Just put something on. And then Judge Clampett has a fancy one. And then if we get to the point where we start getting some metal stuff, then we can switch some things out. I would also like to make some shields. No, not splints. Is it possible to make dwarves to make something that has specific material? Yeah, you can do it when you come in here and you could say bed, and then you go that, and you can select what do you make it out of. I want a acacia bed. So yeah, it's in there. And then even like the statue, you can specify what the statue looks like. So yeah, of course, this is Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, if the question is, can I? Yeah, you probably can. A cat is sparring. Is it a cat that's sparring? Can we get rid of this thing? Can we dump this thing? Hey, Kimless. Thanks. I did have a fun vacation. Yeah, the better question is, should I? Yeah. Yeah. What a peaceful day here in Dwarf Fortress so far. I mean, we're at war. There is goblins. The hate of craziness is out there. There's hate of craziness over there. Ooh, that's a 3,000 population place. Wow. I'm itching for a fight. If I can figure out how to get my bolt thrower loaded. Can I make any more of those? Make me some wood bolts then. Wood bolts. Maybe a bunch of wood bolts. Maybe we just have tons of wood bolts. Maybe it'll load up. We'll finally get it in there. Why is that body not... Why is no one carrying this guy? What's wrong with my coffin? There we go. It didn't like being a part of in the barracks. Okay. Masterpiece bolts. It's gonna be hard to shoot those. Cobalt. That's a goblin, not a kobold. Okay, everybody, kill it! Okay, let's get it. I'm gonna follow you around, buddy. Trying to steal my children. You're gonna get away. Oh, there we go. Get him. Oh, we got him. Yeah, look at that. We destroyed that guy. I mean, it wasn't. It's just a little goblin thief. But that sounds exciting. How we feeling? Everyone okay? Everyone get beat up? Praise on Tinty. More bolts are being made. How's everyone looking? Is anyone injured? Barney, how did it go? No health problems. Maybe everyone just went through that just fine. I need to find a way of getting a doctor. I think maybe our doctor's just going to live down here on the first floor. So let's get like just a bed or two. And I need a table, which I probably should have a table. We also need a traction bench, which I think I've got that also done. And we'll set up just a small doctor's office here. Everything's small. I don't need to say small anymore. Actually, that's an office there, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna do some minor expansion. Okay. Minor expansion. If you end up getting raids ambushes like that, but no sieges, there's some siege difficulty settings that you can apparently aren't working right. Try dialing those up. Can you change those mid game? Oh. Okay. Hey, an Italics raid. Thanks, Italics. Thanks for the raid. That'll be an office. So, Doctor, we're going to put in here. We'll get... I'll give you new Italics folks a little tour of the place here shortly. Let's go put in... Where is my traction bit? There we go. Okay, and we'll get set up with a chest of soap. Dwarf Fortress soundtrack is very good. Yes, it is very good. Okay, I'll give you a little tour of the place. So we'll start with a world, I guess. Because we are, there's not a lot of dwarves left, not a lot of us left. We're just that little site there, and we're over here. We've picked a fight with some goblins. We also have a tower of undead dwarves next to us. The goal here is to pick a fight. We have built a tiny little tower. Here's our first floor. Second floor is first floor is nothing really. Oh well. First floor is bedrooms, dormitory, and the dining area. This is a very small place. This is our barracks up next up, and then top floor is a little temple with some arrow slits and stuff here. And trying to get a oh hey, we got a bolt thrower. Nice. Fire at will. So our bolt thrower now will fling some bolts. I want a bunch of those. We'll see if we can get a bunch of those bolt throwers done. Then we go down below. We got our farming lands, and then we have storage land and workshops, and then we added a doctor and another office over here, and nothing but stuff to add to our cistern. And that's it. That's the whole fort. There's a whole 17 of us here. A couple of us got captured by some goblins when we were trying to pick a fight. I'm curious about those settings. So we can change those, like, now, huh? Difficulty. Oh, yeah. So we could have a bigger, like, if we lower, maybe we lower this. Let's do that so we can make sure we get, like, Forgotten Beast. Minimum raise before the first siege. Siege frequency. Raise it up. Raise it up. I want a siege. I want to siege. I want to win a siege. Let's put it up like to 75. 80. Okay. So we will get besieged now. Okay, cool. That's it. That's the fort. There's not a whole lot to it. I'm trying to keep things real small. Outside, we got like the trade depot. I built a siege workshop to make my bolt thrower, which I'm gonna make some more of those. I've got one extra thing. I'm gonna put another one up here, like that. If I can get in, what do I need? Oh, I need a rope. I got a so I played this update a week or two ago, and I got a raid a couple weeks ago, I guess. I got a raid on that one. It is in a world just surrounded by completely by goblins. Who's mad? This guy, Jed Clampett, is mad. What's wrong with Jed? What seems to be the problem, buddy? Lonely being away from family. Grouchy, caught in the rain. Annoyed having a drink without a cup. That should be fixed. Yeah, you got mugs now. How's my statues doing? We got a bunch of statues now? Yeah. So let's statue this place up. I'm just going to put it by all the stairwells. People walk by, they look at the statues, makes them happy. So that way we can have happy dwarves. I wonder if I should... I can't put one under there. I gotta put a grate on top of that hole there. People are keep falling down there. Statue there in the hallway. And that's really all we need to do right now. Oh, stop making those bolts. We made a lot of bolts. Yeah, the other thing we can do, which is kind of what I was initially thinking of, is that sort of atom smasher around the fortress. And we just, something comes up to us, we smash. So I think that's, I'm going to see if we can look at working on that. So let's make this a little smaller, something like that. I'll move that. And all around the outside here, we're going to put in a bunch of bridges that just smash. And so I'll do one. And then I'll expand from there. But we want to do a bridge, and we'll do something like, and want it to raise up that way. Like that. And I want another one. You can tame a lot of things. I'm not sure what you mean by what kind of monsters you want to tame. Have a good one, Final Rabbit. So I gotta remember that the middle one here, this is the main bridge. Close that one. And we should have a bunch of leather levers down here. Okay, give me some more mechanisms. Ten mechanisms will do. Okay, so then we'll set these things up. And then we'll try to see if I can get a nice system going. I remember watching Salford Sal, does a lot of Dwarf Fortress. And she had a setup. She had like I don't know how it probably wouldn't work real well now, that's the way sieges have changed. But where it was like a tower defense style of like corridor that went to your base, to her base. And then along the way, she had a bunch of like atom smashing bridges along the way. And so as she got attacked, they were just like repeat pulling of those levers. So it just smash, 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 smash as the goblins came trudging down the aisle. It's hilarious. I want to smash some goblins like that. Okay, let's link you up to something. So we'll have them linked like one lever can be, you know, each of them will be a few. And so as things come in, we'll just start pulling those levers. Yeah, I've heard of taming dragons before. I've never done it, but I have heard of that before. And actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. I was thinking like we could have one up, one down, so as they pull, it goes back and forth. I don't think it really matters. Guess I should put both these up. Yep, there we go. I may have flung some things. I didn't hear anybody scream, so I think we're okay. So as they come in, we'll smash. Smash, smash. We'll add a lever to those. So like this guy, we'll link a lever to that one. There we go. Lever linked. My goal was kind of just to survive a siege, but I suppose my other goal would be to get Dirty Harry out of here. Where is he at? There he is. It says there's only 100 of them. That's a lot, though. A lot more than I've got. Got these bees here. I probably should do something with these bees. Make some mead. And how are we doing on our pets? Yeah, so we're getting kind of overrun here. So we'll clean up a little bit of this. Just keep it under control. No doors. Doors there, and I want a chair and a table. And this is going to be the new office for. I guess no one really needs an office except for the guy upstairs. because I can put my... I was going to put my doctor there, but we moved them both down here. So... Nobody's actually missing an office. Jane here might want one eventually. So we'll go ahead and give it to him. Where is he? Go ahead and give him that. And then... this one we'll get rid of. Okay, so that whole side of the fort is just open now. Can I link it to that one yet? How's it going, Anthony? I just flung somebody. I guess they're fine. I saw them walking on as soon as I got flung. They were... I guess they're okay. I didn't hear anything. Okay, so next one, we're going to go link that to these back ones. What's he doing? Oh. Are you shooting something right now? Why is he standing up there like that? I should tell him to... Oh, practice fire. There he goes. Oh, he's going nuts. Okay. Don't stand... Okay, he was standing ready. I see. We don't need that. But at least we know it works. Who's this Uja? Uja, the seductions of terrifying. Uja, the deity of murder, depicted as a female human in Dolomite by Dot. She looks offended. All right. Oh, no. I got a bad feeling about Dot. Dot's been missing for a week. I think Dot was like on this bridge whenever it happened, and it got like, and it got dead. Like if I lower that bridge, you think Dot will be in there still? I think we may have just killed one of our dwarves. It's very dangerous being a dwarf in this fortress. Not as dangerous as last time, though. Okay, they're all linked. Let's pull them up. Oh, she might be down here. Did she fall down? I don't see her. Okay, bridges go up. Nobody died, hopefully. Well, there's Skeletor blood on the ground there. These dang birds. Get these birds out of here. There's heads of birds. This is my church, and there's dead birds laying everywhere. That's probably Skeletor's doing. Ever take recommendations for games? Yeah, definitely. What you got? was hoping to see if we can get a siege before the night ends, but it is definitely my bedtime. We'll go a little longer, though. We'll see if we can get something started up here. There's a goblin hamlet over here, and I kind of feel like we should just go burn that place. That would be exciting. An exciting way to end this day, at least. What was it? Was this one here? There's less than 10 goblins there. We can handle that. The 4 of us. I think the 4 of us could go in there. We could stomp those dang goblins. Yeah, I was gonna build a grate and I never did. That's a good idea. Can I make it out of rock or wood? Rock gear. Great. 1 grate. In fact, we could probably use more than that. Probably use a few of those. I thought maybe that's why where she fell in here and died, but I don't see her. I don't know where she went. So the question is, are we? You think the 4 of us are able to go in there and crack some goblin skulls? I'm itching for a fight. I need to go in. I need to make a slab. And then engrave it. Thief. Is it just the one? Again? Kobold this time. He's a tired kobold. Did he run away? Yeah. A well on the farm level. You can stack other wells. Well, I've got like you can't stack wells now. Did I see that it was done though? I think you can still use a well through a grate. I guess we'll find out. Bucket's full, so it seems to be working. So, okay, let's do some goblin killing. We got this little goblin hamlet down here. We're going to openly attack and destroy the site. Go get them! No, let me get the right one in here. Okay. Hopefully they don't all die. But we got armor. Look at that. They got hats on. They got shields. They're ready to go. It's just a bunch of dumb goblins. Master of Magic. Oh yeah, I've played Master of Magic a few times. Yeah, the classic. I played the old one and the new one. I feel like Master of Magic, there's the new one, the new Elemental Reforged by Stardock. That's very Master of Magic-like. They've returned, so they're not dead. The site is still there, though. So we went to Leader Blotted. Barney Fife led the attack. Defenders were led by some goblin. Barney Fife outmatched the goblin. And goblin struck down by O'Neill. Hulk Hogan took down a goblin, and we rampaged throughout Leader Blotted. We got ourselves a copper cap and a silver warhammer. This is the Long Fortresses. Is that this place? What's the Long Fortresses? Oh, was that the kobolds up here? sure what that was, but I think that was what that was. Okay, well that was successful. It worked out well. Everyone take a break. We didn't destroy it though. Your job was to go destroy it, and you didn't. You just kind of goofed around a little bit. Oh yeah, it's in my squad. Okay, that's my okay. Yeah, thank you. I forget. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get any more migrants in either this time. I don't know. Let's do some engraving while we're just hanging out here. These are all engraved? Yeah. You can like smooth the stone down here, I guess. Elves have arrived. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Where are they? There they are. Oh man, I really want to do it. I really want to do it. But they might have some good stuff on them. I really want to smash them, but they might have some really good stuff, and I want to steal their stuff. Well, they're not going to have anything good, but they might have, like, animals. What have you got? I don't care what you've got. I'm going to take it all. You've got an ibex, a reindeer, bull. Isn't that it? Oh, where's the bears and all the other good stuff? A lot of food. Okay. I will take it. Seize it. How droll, he says. Excuse me? Oh, I see. Seize. Okay, that stuff is mine. Anything good from elves? No, we'll sell it. I'll put my, what animal did I get? Reindeer and ibex. We'll put them out. Are they going to stay there? We could probably go take them out. You're no longer needed there, buddy. I'm surprised they haven't just left yet. You know what we could do? We can go man this thing. Can I tell this to fire at the elves? Oh, they left. Okay. There's my new reindeer. Can I train? The reindeer's trainable? Where is he at? Ibex. No. Reindeer. No. Well, okay. That's okay. We got some music and things out of it. Which we could set up, I guess, in there. Such a tiny little fortress. Let's go burn this place. And actually burn it this time. You only killed 2 of them last time. Okay, let's see if we can take out leader blotted. That's a good high note, you know. We gotta end this on a high note, and that's a high note. Burning a goblin town. That always makes my day. Lots of loot getting brought in, and floors getting smoothed. You know what? I think anyone's visited us this whole time. No visitors. I wonder why. Okay, they have returned. The place is still there. We're burning it. We're attacking, but we're not burning anything down. Attacked Barney 5, but he was struck down by Barney 5. And we stole some stuff. So we killed one of them. Barney tore off his ear. And we got a quiver. I didn't lose them. Whenever they leave the map, it goes down. That was my military leaving. We do get like crutches and things out of this, and splints and amulets. So there's some good things in here. Most of it we'll just sell. The armor we can't fit into, but there's a little bit of good stuff in there. What do I can do to get more? Do I have any books I picked up? I do. So I should get a library. I have a place for it. I guess we can library down here somewhere. Small library. 2 books make a dwarven library. Yeah. Smoothing stone takes a long time. But it's getting done. There's his office. Statue of dwarves. There's the doctor. What are you guys in the doctor's office for? Are you hurt? No, because you're smoothing stone. We should probably look at getting some soap done. Wait, blocks? I'm out of blocks. Blocks. There's a statue of a spider right there. Jumping. It's a statue of a jumping spider. Finely designed image of a jumping spider. While you're here, make me some bookcases. We need just a couple of those. Bookcases, and then I think that's all we need down there. Maybe a table and chairs. And then I also need you to engrave that slab for Dot, because Dot disappeared. I don't know who Stasdost is. I'm not sure who that is. I don't remember seeing the thing about a person disappearing. Maybe that's who went. No, I don't know who that was. Who went with Dirty Harry? Who was the other archer we had? I don't remember who it was. So let's make this a library. Library of guilds. And we'll throw our books down in there. What else needs to be in a library? A chest. There we go. Okay. Library, done. Medbay, done. What is that? Oh, Morian. Medbay, not done, because we need soap. Has that been carved yet? Is that what you're doing right now? Carving that? Okay, so we'll stick dots somewhere. Where are those at? Slap. Okay, there is a slab for a dot, so no ghosts. I don't know where. I don't even know where her body went, and I'm pretty sure. So when I closed the thing, someone was walking on this. I didn't think they could atom smash that direction, but maybe they can. I thought it was just down. She's gone. I don't know where she went. We haven't found her body yet. Yeah, maybe the Dwarf in Space program. Yeah, maybe. There's some humans over here we can pick up. We can pick on. We don't know who they are. The forest retreats are annoying because then they've got like jaguars that are going to chew on us. Let's just see if we can get. Oh, hey, wait, that's an empty place. Where's that at? A monastery. No one's there. We'll go steal it. Yeah, find her in the next RimWorld colony. We need for that, I forget. Oh, migrants have arrived. We got migrants. Ooh, look, here they come. Okay. Need ash. Oh, from ash. Right. We need just a wood furnace, I think, right? Wow, look at them all. Look at them all. There's so many. We just got real big. We got, what, 20 migrants? Did you guys burn that place down yet? Will you burn it down already? Oh, that was just exploring. That's right. That's cool. We got some more stuff. Anybody here know how to fight? Looks like Tierists does. Let me get some names first. So, again, we're doing like 80s, 90s, whatever characters. TV characters. So if you got some of those, shout them out. Oh, that's a good one. For instance, Carmen Sandiego. Excellent. Oops, I just cleared one out. Thanks, Mashlith. Hey, thanks, Wasp. Okay, we can get Ash. Is that how you spell it? Can't jump. Yeah. Wasp, give me a character from like an old like 80s, 90s, 70s, 60s TV show. How about Maxwell Smart, the engraver. Xena. Oh yeah. Xena. We'll get Xena as a man, or as a lady. We've got. There we go. There we go. Kit. Inspector Gadgets. Okay, we'll do Kit. Hercules. That's okay. Oh yeah, Pinky in the Brain. Pinky, and we'll get... oh, we gotta get James. James Kirk. Mrs. Doubtfire is a good one. I should do this from now on. This is what we're doing. There's Tommy Pickles. Anthony. Thanks, Anthony. If I buy a game on stream, do I have to be online to play it? I'm not sure what you're asking. If I buy a game on stream, do I have to be online to play it, or is there a way I can play it, download and play it off? Which game? We've got Jerry Seinfeld. Okay, we got, man, so many dwarves came in this time. That's, our base just exploded, which is good. Maybe we'll get a raid. Totoro. We got a bunch of peasants, which is good. We can fill the military out with these guys. Newman. Newman. Mary Poppins. Look at the beard on Mary Poppins. How about like Mr. T? And Murdoch. Is it with an H? H or a K? Put a K. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. Who else we got? Rod Serling. Rod can be a kid. That's how you spell it. I got MacGyver's already in there. Marty. Fly. Hello. We got Marty. We gotta have Biff. And we'll change him from Bim to Biff. And is that it? That's all of them. I want to add Columbo in there, but I think we got them all. Yeah. Okay, so who wants to fight? Carmen Sandiego likes to fight, so we're going to put her in there. And Tommy knows how to handle armor. Is anyone good at archery? Yeah, Tommy Pickles knows how to handle a bow. Perfect. Okay, and we've got a few, like, peasants who don't do anything. Mary Poppins, for instance. So put Mary Poppins on archery. And then back in the melee. What is Carmen Sandiego wielding there? We'll add in Mr. T. That gives us 6 and 4, and I like them to kind of train a little bit more. I'll keep them on this schedule that I've got them on, but yeah, I think that's I'm happy with that. Okay, that's great. Lots of migrants. We got visitors finally. A monster slayer has joined us, is visiting us. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. You know what we should be getting? We should be getting burn down their house. Is where we should be getting. I want to openly attack and destroy the... Am I hitting the wrong one? Destroy the site. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Hey, Ordual, how's it going? I don't know what's up with this door here. Throw it in the trash. Snatcher. Okay, the fortress. They have returned because I've got a bunch of them here this time. We've got lots of goblins and a snake. Okay, there they are. All 4 of them. Okay, let's kill them. all of you. It's a good time for killing practice. Kill all of them. Where'd they go? They run off. Yeah. These goblins, you know, if they're going to come in here, they should hang out so we can kill them. Cancel your orders. And what else we got? Interrupted by goblin. It's raining. Kittens. We came back. Snatchers and meals have been made. How is it still there? Yes. Okay, we went on to burn it. Did we burn it? Barney Fife is in there fighting. Barney's smashing eyelids. He's smashing legs. He's killing goblins. We rampage, but we didn't burn it down. We got some ropes. Oh, we got a rope. I needed a rope. And some leggings. No, you can't chase them down off-site. No. I could send both, I guess. There can't be that many left there. I shouldn't run off, though, because as soon as I run off, I'm going to get besieged. But we got a rope now, which means I can make another one of these bolt throwers. And I want another one of those. It'd be cool to have one on the other side. Like on the side somewhere, but... I guess in the front is where they should probably be. Because that's where I'll get attacked from. Oh, did it say roped shirt? Oh, did it? They probably... No, it must have been a... No, it was a rope, because I have a rope now. I'm only missing a bin. Empty bin. If he ever makes it. Okay, there it is. Bin right there, I see it. Empty bin. I see a bin. Right there. Make me 10 bins. Why is dead bird forbidden? Because I hit the wrong button. Okay, we'll get a bin one of these days. Yeah, the birds just all dead birds all over the place. It's these keys or Kias. I'm gonna have to do like a little bit of expanding. Oh, humans have arrived. Do we want to anger them as well? I think we do. The whole goal here is to create enemies. And so we're gonna make some enemies. So we're going to go send someone over there to go trade. We're going to steal their stuff. What do you got? Anything good? You got ropes. You've got a duck and a kestrel. Some weapons. Hey, I'll take your weapons. Are you sure you want a dad joke? Because they're not very good today. They're real bad today. They're real bad. Take what you wish. I can't stop you. That's right, you can't. Are you enemy now? No. Are you my allies? Oh yeah, these are probably these are my allies over here. Well, it's okay. We don't care. We're our own people. We don't like anyone else. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a runner. And I just did this race recently where I ran all the way from Sweden to Finland. It was tough though. I never reached the finish line. Told you they're not very good today. I told you. They're bad. Bad jokes. Empty bin. Where's all my bins at? Didn't I tell you to make some bins? Do we have logs? No, we got logs. Make some bins. Make bins. No. Normally those dad jokes are incredible. So funny. I don't know how you can stand watching because they're so funny. Where's the plum? No seeds again. We gotta make some more drinks. Look at all that food we got all of a sudden because we raided the elves and the humans now. You got anything cool in there, humans? What? Nothing. We got some books. Those books should hopefully all be in my library. Yep. Okay, so we got a little bit of a collection going. We got a tiny little fort, which I think we can defend. If we get attacked, we close the door, we lock ourselves down, our bridges go nuts, we start smashing. Archers stand up on here on top, and they start raining down their archeriness. You just okay. Here, just do this. Just make bins. We have a monster slayer visiting us. If he would like to join us, he is welcome to join us. How he's a goblin. The late night curse happened. No, I need to go to bed. I'm exhausted. This was going to be like a lighter stream. Wasn't supposed to stream that long. I figured, it usually takes me a few days to kind of get back in the swing of things after a vacation. Yeah, I should really call it a day. But I want a bin. Just make a bin. Can raiders dig into your base? Yes. And so that's why I did this over here. I was going to put walls in because you can come in and you can build. There's stronger walls now, reinforced walls. So I was going to build walls around here to try to keep them from digging in. Because that's going to be. So yeah, because yes, they can come into your base. Let me set that up. Just make ash, and if there's less than 3, make some more ash. And then over here with that ash, you can make some lye, I think. What do you need for lye? You need ash. Yeah. And I'll put your blocks of ash right there. There you go. Bars of that. Soap and ash. Actually, we could do... No, it's fine like that. So ash will get made, tossed into there. And then a lye be made. Needs more ash. Make lye. 10 is fine. If it's less than 5, I guess do that. And then you make soap here? I have forgotten. We need a soap maker, don't we? What? Thieves. Who stole it? Who stole it? Where do we see that? A theft of Duskwims. Unsolved. Let's go interrogate. Who's that up there? Wacko and Mrs. Doubtfire and Pinky. he was a goblin thief that died. Mrs. Doubtfire. Is that it? And Pikachu. We should investigate Pikachu also. Oops, I didn't do it right. Wacko. No, it's scheduled. And Pikachu. Okay. We don't have anyone that like does that though. We don't have a sheriff. We need a sheriff. Nobody knows how to be a sheriff. So who would be a good sheriff? Who's a good sheriff here? Maybe Murdoch? Mr. T would make a good sheriff. Yeah. Mr. T is definitely our sheriff. And then our hammerer is going to be... Oh, I guess Inspector Gadget should be our investigator, shouldn't he? Well, of course. Yeah, we got that backwards. So sheriff is going to be Inspector Gadget, and then the hammerer will be Mr. T. There we go. That's better. So we need an office for the sheriff. Jane has an office. A study, an Amiga study. Do you not have you. And then we need one for our sheriff now. Hey, Frank Spencer. I did enjoy my trip. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it was good. I drove through Nashville. Nashville has this, like, scale, 1-to-1 scale Parthenon that they built like 100 years ago. It's pretty neat. I've wanted to see it for a long time. Finally went there. Pretty cool place. Pretty crazy place. Okay, something like that. So we'll mark this one down as an office for the old sheriff. Sheriff Gadget. Right? Is this sheriff who needs it? I think so. Where is he? Why aren't they in alphabetical order? There he is. So they all saw the object was missing. That doesn't help me with anything. We gotta investigate everybody. Can I select everyone? There we go. There's the Murdoch getting investigated. Carmen Sandiego is getting investigated. Any news? Everyone just saw it was missing. Met with subjects. Appealed to subjects' belief in harmony. Subject naively complied. No new... Okay. This is nothing. You guys are giving me nothing. Mr. T, he's in the military, so maybe I send him away. Oh no, he's a hammerer, not an investigator. Let's go see if we can finish off this place. We're gonna burn it down. See if we can get this place taken out. Newman is in custody. Oh, because they're just getting investigated. Anything new? Any news? Nothing yet. Wait a minute. Well, when they come back, this might be a good place to wrap it up. I'd like to see if we can figure out who the thief was. Can he investigate himself? Okay, that's everybody. Investigate the whole fortress. Somebody stole it. More migrants? Oh, hey. Now we're getting somewhere. There's only like 75 people in our whole empire. We may... Actually, there's only 60 of them over there now. And we actually may beat them. This says that Duskwims is rumored to be here, but it ain't here. I'm really worried about lowering these things because I'm gonna smash somebody if I lower these bridges. So I don't really want to check and see if we killed Dot that way. Still there. We can't seem to find anything there. We're just rampaging it. We got a short sword and some sandals and some gloves. I mean, we're getting stuff out of it, so it's not like a complete loss. But I guess there's something there, living there. More migrants came in. We'll save those names for next time. For the folks that come in next time. Why does it say O'Neill is a new arrival because he came back from the fight. I will check though and see. Anyone here good at fighting? Oh yeah, we got two new fighters, and yeah, 2 new melee fighters. Okay, that's cool. That'll push back up to 8, so I have almost a full squad. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I gotta call it a day. I'm tired, and I think this is a good place to wrap it up. I'm sorry we didn't get to see a siege, but we should be able to see one soon. I gotta see one soon. Look, we've got like we're at war with some people. Not everyone, but a good amount of people. We'll find. I'm sure we'll get one. I'm sure we'll die immediately. But we'll go down fighting with our bolt throwers that we are maybe can get made. Hey, there we go. 2 bolt throwers. Excellent. Bin's been placed. Thanks, Joe. Each square in the map is a zone like the one you're playing. Yeah, basically. We'll load that one up and stand ready. Don't stand ready. So we'll load that one up with bolts there. So both of them ready. So we're ready. We're ready with bolt throwers. It'd be kind of cool to have bolt throwers all around here. I'm really looking forward to a fight because I want to see if we can if this is actually a decent defense. I haven't really seen the bolt throwers in action. And like in real action. But I can't stay up any longer. I gotta get to bed. Oh, wait, what happened? Zim is implicating 9, but 9 wasn't even here. Hang on a second. So the actor is 9 Torrid Figs. Who? Zim and who's 9 Torrid Fig? He's not even... Who's this? Is he one of the guys that just came in that didn't even live here when the thing got stolen? Okay. Let me read this. We don't have a place. We can't lock him up right now anyway. But this... So we got to go talk... Let's go look at... who was that? Zim. So with the interrogation of Zim here. So he confessed to the theft. 9 Dwarf as the Goblin, the Monster Slayer, Cena of the... Oh, that's my visitor. Corrupted subject in order to have an agent in Kruki. 9 Toward Vigs met with subject and made flattering remarks. Succumbed to the vanity despite valuing the law. Revealed that the subject plotted to steal Duskwims under the influence of 9 Toward Figs. So who's this 9? Are they still here? No. Well, I'd lock you up if I had a jail. I don't have a jail. So, but when I get a jail, I'll lock you up. Anyway, I gotta go to bed. Thanks for watching tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming back. After my vacation. And you never know, you know, it's always that fear that if you're a streamer, you go on vacation, no one's ever gonna, yeah, that's it. It's all over. No one's gonna come back. But you're back. I appreciate it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for keeping me company here. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll play something different, and hopefully we'll go back to the old ways. You know, we'll play 2 games. We'll play a small game and a big game. And it's still free games month, so we gotta find some freebies. And I'll do my best to find some freebies.